Alright, welcome everybody. This is Crypto Rap Live. I go by the name of Why Not. I'm the greatest crypto rapper of all time. We got a lot to look at today. We're going to be talking financial literacy and education, investments. We're going to put this right on the For You page with the TikTok shop and all that. We're going to be talking about Bitcoin, about XRP, Solana, Ethereum, cryptocurrency, safe investment strategies, futures, what else? Robinhood, Forex, Coinbase, the works. We're going to be covering it all. You're watching Crypto Rap Live. Let me send these links around and then we will get started officially. Alright, let's rock and roll. Boom, boom. Hey, hey, hey. Nice. Alright. Bam, bam, bam. Nice. Nice. Let me send this here. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Good to have you. We will get started in just 1 second. I'm just sending this link around. Almost done now. Nice, nice. I've got some fun ideas for today, chat. We're going to be doing some pretty interesting things on stream. Should be a good time. Just got to send this to one more group. Where's this group? What's the name of this private group that I'm in? I keep losing it. There we go.
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
Nice. Okay. Yo, welcome, welcome. Good to see you all, everybody. Hey, welcome. Boring Coin. Yeah, you know, I was just looking at that actually. Let's take a look at Boring Coin. It's right down here. It's not doing well, bro. Oh, by the way, guys, I've finally added my wallet trackers. I added all of the popular wallets, and then I got a couple of alpha wallets from my friends. So there's some wallets on here that we're tracking that you guys don't have. But it should be pretty interesting to see. WoW says, LOL, you've lost 0.2 since the last time I joined. Bro, you should have seen me earlier. I full ported my shit into the top of some shit. It was a bloodbath, bro. I don't know if you were around today when Gork announced that they were unveiling their image editing program. So I had aped the top of Gorkify, and then it just dumpstered, bro. My full port got decimated. Frisco says, what's up, G? Bless my port when I do pull fat licks. For sure, bro. Just waiting for that fat lick. It hasn't happened yet. I've been getting licked. See how Pizza Coin is doing? Let's take a look. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you all. It's gonna be a really good stream today. I got a special plan in mind. Alright, Pizza Coin. Let's take a look. Pizza Coin. Okay. Good price here. Classic narrative. I'm assuming it has to do with the original Bitcoin pizza. Good chart here, honestly. I like this. Decent trajectory. Where should I start if I'm new to meme coins? Like, I don't know what to watch or what YouTubers to trust. Yeah. I always just point people to the same place, which is my Discord. It's totally free. Everyone in there is pretty friendly. They're willing to answer any questions you have. You join in there and you pretty much ask them anything and they'll help you out. People were having a long discussion in there today about how to like take your crypto out to your bank or whatever. And they always talk about coins and They get some pretty good calls in there. Not everything's a good call, but they're always talking. Thunder Kiat says 69 million. Yes, sir. 69 million. Xander, don't let anyone fudge you out of your generational wealth, bro. Your future is bright. Keenan says, you have to scan and look at new pairs. There's no secret trick. Yeah, that's true. Honestly, you learn by doing, bro. That's the #1 way to learn. Somebody could tell you, they could try to like teach you the rules of crypto or whatever. Feel free to ask me any question on stream or to watch my stream, because usually it's pretty educational. But the truth is, it's like a board game. In a board game, if somebody sits down and they explains you the rules super thoroughly, it's probably going to go in one ear and out the other. It's like not going to make a lot of sense to you. But once you actually get your hands on the game, you start playing, you make a mistake, you ask a question, oh, was this what I was supposed to do in my turn? Then it starts to make some sense. Crypto's the same way. You learn by doing. That's the best way. And then something important about that is, when you're first getting started, you're going to lose. That's an inevitability. So your job is to mitigate that loss. You want to be smart in the way that you're investing. Cobra says, where do you trade? Which platform? This is Axiom. AXIOM.trade. You know what? Let me... How do I need to make a referral link so that I can get y'all to sign. Let me figure out how to do that shit. Someone was telling me earlier. Let's see. Okay. When you log in on Axiom, you can set your own referral code. Okay, interesting. It's under account and security. Let me really quick. You don't. Okay. Nice. What do you mean already taken? How the fuck is that already taken? It's literally my name. What the fuck? Who took my referral code? That's some bullshit. Maybe like that? No, seriously? Bro, who the fuck took my shit? Maybe like this? Okay. I guess this is it. Okay, if you guys want to use Axiom, my code is CryptoRap, but a 0 instead of an O, because apparently somebody else took CryptoRap. Whoever the fuck took the CryptoRap referral code, who the fuck do you think you are? You serious? Do you see who I am? I'm CryptoRap. Shit doesn't make any sense. But, yeah. The link is, maybe that'll work. Bruh.
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
Does that work? Bro, they won't let me send my link either. Anyways, fuck it. You guys will just have to find it your own. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you all. So I had an idea for today. It was going to be a pretty fun thing that we're going to try on stream for the first time. So Keenan says if you make a new account and you use your own code, it actually gives you a decent amount. That's pretty dope. But hopefully one of you guys will use my code. So the thing I was planning on doing today was actually jumping over to Pump Fun, because on Pump Fun they have the live stream feature, and here you see these are all the Pump Fun live streams that are active right now. So my plan for today was we are going to join some of these live streams, we're going to see what they're up to, and we're going to request to speak in their live stream and see if they'll talk to us. What do we think, chat? I think it should be a good time. It'll be a little bit like those old school websites where you used to randomly match with people and try to talk to them. So yeah, let's just go and see what's going on Pump Fun. Sometimes I think people are up to some pretty weird stuff, so it should be relatively entertaining. Let's figure it out. Without further ado, what should I join first, chat? Which stream? I'm thinking, is this? Are any of these actual real people? That's kind of my first thing. None of these look real, honestly. Any of these? Let's look at this one. It's called guinea pigs. Are there actually guinea pigs here? How do I see the stream? Where do I go to see the stream? Chat, does anyone know how to do it? Does that mean that it's not actually available right now? Let's look at this one. Okay, here. There's someone up here. Oh, I have to log in to request to join. Okay. Let me log in with my email. Give me a second. Okay. If anyone wants an Axiom link, hell nah, bro. Hell nah, bro. Don't use that shit. The fuck? Bro, use my shit. Fuck that link. Bro. Also, how did you get to post your link? It won't even let me post my link. Some bullshit. Also, it won't let me delete a comment in the chat. It's crazy. How's it going, bro? I'm doing well. How you guys gonna come to my stream and chill your link, bro? How does that make sense? Chill, bro. It's my fucking stream. Crazy. You guys, the nerve, I swear. Shout out to Moose, bro. I'm gonna see Moose soon. I'm flying out to New York very soon. We're gonna be out there. Moose and I are gonna be in the studio. We're recording a song. Shit's gonna be an absolute blast. An absolute blast. Anyways, I'm pulling up this Pump Fun shit. Okay, I'm in here. Boom. Here we are. Boom. Let's find some of these motherfuckers, but nobody's actually streaming. That's the problem.
Delivered by Meatrog Mike. No skipping this one, folks.
Is this? He's an AI, right? Can I request? Let's see if he'll accept. Will he accept? It's a robot, right? So it's not gonna accept. Huh. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you. Thanks for the follow, y'all, and thanks for the likes. Now this fool's not gonna accept me. That's savage. Okay, bro. Okay, if you're gonna be like that. There's so many like not real people here. Is this one real? This is literally a fax machine. Wait. Can I jump up here? Fax machine? There's like, what even is this? People be making some weird ass coins on here. No, again, they're not gonna let me up. Are there any real people here? Oh, this guy. Oh my goodness. Chat, what should I say to this guy? First off, why does he look like that? I'm not gonna lie. This guy looks down horrendous, bro.
It's still on it's you can type icing you buy, or you
Okay,
can type sing.
What should I say to him?
Let me.
Here's what I'll do. Here's what I think I'll do. This is gonna be funny.
And we've got a great community.
Chill,
there.
Rusty Nail.
Got 50 members in the Telegram.
Oh my goodness gracious. Here's what I'm thinking.
And,
I'm gonna write a rap,
dedicated
or rather, I'm
listeners
probably
over
gonna
there.
have
I've got
ChatGPT
Twitter
assist me in writing a
and
rap.
everything.
I'm gonna request to go up and speak. He's gonna accept me, and
you
then I'm gonna
wanna
rap about
find
him.
me,
What do we think about that?
I am.
That'll be
doxed as
pretty
hell.
funny, don't you
I'm
think?
Singing Mitch.
So what should I include in my rap?
On Twitter. I'm not going anywhere.
Let's run this.
Yeah, join.
This is gonna be pretty funny.
Yeah, I do need to link.
What's
the
he
socials.
scratching?
I've not done any of that shit.
He's all reaching behind his back and doing all this. What's all that for?
Let's see. Maybe I can
Haircuts? Well, he and I kind of have the same haircut. I'm
drop
not
a
gonna lie.
line here. I'm scared to change browsers,
let's
or I
see.
think my audio will fuck up.
Let's see.
again.
Let's see.
I better
Give
not
me,
do
give
that,
me,
but
give me some stuff
here.
to say, bro.
There's a way. Yeah, just type "sing for buy." You know, it's on. It's actually we put it on Dex, so you should be able to find it. I'm there singing every day at 12 p.m. Central. I'll be back here too. I'll probably simul run
Chill, Rusty Nail.
or,
What the
uh,
fuck,
I'm
bro?
singing about soul and zen over there all the time anyway. So, I think we'll do too. Oh yeah. All right. Pretty fun, guys.
Is he leaving?
Have a good night. I'm
No,
not
wait,
selling shit.
wait,
but,
wait,
hope you enjoyed some pump.
No,
on our
no,
late
don't
Friday
leave, bro.
night.
Wait.
And,
Hopefully he'll accept me before he goes.
And we take this on. Should I let someone on stage? I don't want to see ass.
See ass.
Oh God.
I'm not showing ass, brother. Does this guy really fade me right now? All right, let's do it. Let's do it.
Hey, what's up, man?
What the fuck is up, bro? How you doing,
How
big
you-
dog?
I'm great. How are you?
That's good to hear. I'm doing great, well, bro. Even better now that I see your beautiful face, bro.
Fuck yeah, man. I see a Pepe. That's what I see of you.
Hell yeah, bro. Now I wish I could show you my camera, but I'm actually streaming elsewhere, so it won't let me show myself. But I like your mustache, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of have the same look going on. We got the same haircut, the same stash, so that's why it stood out to me, bro.
Hey, fucking bullish, dude.
Hella
it's
bullish, bro. Shout out
good
to
luck.
Soul and Zen, bro. You said you're singing for this shit?
Yeah, man. I've got another coin called Sing for Buy and a really cool community there. I mean, live every day for 17 days.
Wow. That's an impressive record, bro.
But I had like a couple viewers tonight, and I was like, you know what? I need to bring some fucking viewers in here.
Hey, we got 16 watching now here, and then I got a couple dozen over on my TikTok stream and shit. So there's people watching you.
Oh yeah, yeah. We got the word out.
I like that. I like that picture on the wall behind you, bro. What is that place?
That's Brazil. It's
Brazil?
huge.
Are you Brazilian?
No, I'm American, but I lived in Brazil for a long time.
Oh, that's fantastic, bro. What were you doing out there?
Climbing, singing.
No shit.
So-
Climbing like rock climbing?
Yeah, I'm a big rock climber.
Damn, you look like a dirtbag, bro. Let me see your calluses, bro.
Oh shit, man.
Hey.
They're
Honnold himself. Nah, the arm? Nah, that caught me off guard, bro. This guy's ripped as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, I've climbed with Honnold. I used to be a guide
No
in
shit.
Yosemite, yeah.
Wow. So
lived in San
actual
Francisco.
fucking legend, bro.
Yeah, San Francisco for 6 years. I lived in a van for 6 years. Then moved to Brazil. That's the story.
There's got to be some good climbing out there, right?
Dude, it was fucking
Like
amazing.
world class?
World class.
How does
Like
it
in
stack
Rio-
up to like Yosemite? I'm like an amateur climber, bro. You know, I hit Joshua Tree, I hit Yosemite, whatever, but never been international for it.
No, it's the best. It's the best. I'd say Brazil is probably the best untapped secret for climbing, possibly in the world. It's like maybe 20 years less developed than the Americas. So it's like
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, that's how you want it. You don't want to chalk all over the place and the roots all weathered and shit.
Yeah, there's route establishing. I was doing a bunch of route establishing there as well. You know, like hanging bolts and establishing new lines on, you know, epic multi pitches. So
That's fucking legendary, bro. What brought you over to cryptocurrency? I mean, obviously you're an independent spirit, and I feel like you're the kind of guy who would get it any way you can.
yeah, man. I used to. I mean, I've been in crypto since. I mean, I guess you could say 2014, when I was doing all that Silk Road bullshit. But then really, I'd say 2017 was when I really got the bug. I was like, okay, I got wrecked in 2017.
Word.
This is
Kind of got
Crypto
wrecked in
Rap
2022,
exclusive.
but I made out okay. So you know, I've
Third
been around.
time's the charm, brother.
That's what they say. But you got to take it into your own hands and do some singing.
Absolutely.
You know.
Well, you know, you're
don't-
a singer. I'm a rapper, bro. So we're not too different in that respect.
No, not at all. So I could lay down a beat and you got it.
You got what? You got a keyboard next to you or some shit?
Well, I do, but I don't have it plugged in. But I've got my voice. You know, what do you rap?
All kinds of things. I'm the greatest crypto rapper of all time. So usually some Web3 shit. I rap about coins, projects, bullshit.
Damn, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I wish you could see me, bro. I feel like it's a lopsided conversation right now in that respect.
It's It's okay. It doesn't matter. Shoot me your socials or something, or hit me up on Insta.
Yeah, at Crypto Rap Calls. You can find me anywhere. TikTok, X,
Okay.
et cetera, Telegram, whatever. At Crypto Rap Calls.
Yeah.
Let me type some shit real quick. Get a little rap going for you, bro.
There you go. Okay, I see it. The rap calls. All right, you got a follow from me.
Hey, thanks, bro. I really appreciate that. All right. What's your name, bro?
I'm
Or-
Mitch.
Mitch? Hell yeah. You're not the same Mitch on Twitter that's all famous and shit, right?
Yeah. All right, well, let's see. Singing Mitch is where you can find me, but I sent you a message.
Dope. Yo, it's Mitch on the stream, Solon Zen in his grip. He's a pump funk king, never letting it slip. Same cut, same stash, and you know who it is. He moved to Brazil just to handle the biz. Climbing with Honnold, chalk on his fist, gnarly calluses and the arms like bricks. He sings for his bags, every note's got weight. Built up the fam, now the vibes feel great. Singing Mitch, yeah, he do it legit. From the rocks to the charts, and he don't ever quit.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's
I'm
what
like
it
laying
is,
out a
bro.
beat for you.
Hell yeah, bro. No, that,
Hell yeah.
I saw that you were about to get off, and I knew I had to intervene,
Dude,
bro. Because
so
honestly, there's barely any fucking real people on here right now. It's all these AI streams and shit.
Dude, I know. That's why I'm like, I'm logging on and I'm seeing this bullshit at like 3 mil market cap. So I was like, where are the people at? I mean,
Right.
I know they're trying to bring more creators onto the live streams, but
Did they reach out to you, or you just been in the game for a while?
no. I logged on to Pump Fund like 2 weeks ago for the first time, and I
No
was like,
way.
yeah. I was like, what the fuck is this? And then, you know, started Coin and saw they have a live stream feature. And yeah, I love this loop station, man. If you're into rap, I can't recommend this enough. It's a Boss RC 505
Okay.
Mark II. You can probably show.
Yeah. I like the boom on. Whoa, that shit is dope, bro.
Basically, like you can just go, and then you've got 5 different tracks,
Yeah.
right? And you can layer as many times, like, you know.
No fucking way, bro.
You know,
My mind's getting blown right now.
so it's super, super nice for like anyone who's a vocalist. You can plug MIDI instruments into it, you know.
And the sound
Highly-
was crystal clear coming out your setup, bro.
Yeah, it's nice. This is a Neumann. I mean, come on. It's
Yeah,
like as
right.
nice-
Can't
nice
get much
as-
better than that.
Used to do voiceover work a little bit, so.
I hear it in your voice. You got that ASMR quality to you.
Well, hey, you too. But yeah, I used to be. I mean, I still am, but I had a 10-year career in opera.
No
sang.
way, you fuck, bro. He's got the rock climbing. He's streaming on Pump Fun. He's an opera singer. That's different, bro. I don't think anybody on this planet has ever walked the path that you've walked, bro.
No.
That's something to be proud of.
That's the goal in life, right?
Hell yeah,
So-
bro. Unique ass individual.
Hell yeah, you too, man. You just came up with that rap on the spot.
Hell yeah, bro. Nah, I mean, it's easy to get inspired with such a figure as yourself, bro. I gotta say, a lot of people are afraid to put themselves out there like that, but I appreciate that you just jump in and make it happen, bro.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's just fun. I love all the trolls in the chat. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing more of this. You know, I'm still kind of like figuring out my setup. I've got a horrible, shitty laptop, so I'm gonna
Right.
buy a new laptop, get
Yeah.
a camera. You know, I'm gonna do things right. Put my name out there in various ways.
Bro, I believe in you in a big way, bro. I really think, I feel like I just stumbled on a hidden gem. Forget the coin, bro, but you as an individual, that's pretty impressive.
I appreciate it, man. I'm gonna keep it up and keep putting myself out there. You know, you can't live in fear.
Hell no, bro.
A lot of people do.
Definitely.
Right.
Like fucking 9 to 5, the wagey prison, bro. I think this is a space too that really rewards creators. Like, especially as a musical artist, I'm sure you can understand. You got to be top 1 percentile if you ever want to make a penny when you're actually doing music. But here in crypto, you don't even have to be that good. You just have to be in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, it's true. It's absolutely true. And I've spent a lot of time in crypto being in the wrong place at the wrong time. So, you know,
Right.
taking it into
This
your
is
own hands.
That's
Crypto
easy to
rap
do.
exclusive.
Yeah, very.
That's crazy. This fool saying I said you got a Hitler mustache. That's just inaccurate, bro. Your mustache doesn't look anything like Hitler's. It's more like a I don't even know, a Groucho Marx.
Yeah, it's way too handlebar for Hitler.
I'm telling you, my shit looks exactly the same. So if I said your shit looks like Hitler, I said my shit looks like Hitler.
Yeah. Well, cheers, man.
Cheers,
Nice to
bro.
chat.
Hey, don't give up, bro. That's the number
I
one
ain't.
thing, the persistence. I mean, you fucking scaled granite walls, bro. So I believe that you won't give up.
Yeah, man. Not gonna give up. All right.
I look forward
Cheers,
to
my
seeing
friend.
your growth, bro. I'm gonna let you go since you were heading out anyways.
Yep. I am headed out. All right. Cheers, my friend. Hit me up on X.
Hell yeah, bro. I'm looking forward to watching your journey. Peace out.
Yeah.
Cheers.
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
All right, guys.
That guy's
Fun
pretty
night.
dope. I'm not gonna lie. He was way cooler than I was expecting.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Never
Go
judge a
listening
book
for
by its
Buy at
cover.
12
You
p.m.
guys in the
Central.
chat were all
I'm there every
fudding and
day.
fading, but this
And
guy
I'll be
literally
back in the
climbed with
morning,
Honnold.
and
This
we'll
guy is
figure
literally a
out,
fucking opera singer.
plan.
This guy literally fucking went to Brazil and shit. I don't even know. That's pretty different. Is this a real guy?
What the intrinsic value is.
This
Oh
is a
my
crypto
fucking
rap
god, chat.
Y'all drop these emojis.
Yo, we got
This is
Conor
a
McGregor on
Rap
here.
exclusive.
Hop on the Pump Fun stream.
Yo, this is impressive.
Yeah, when my phone turns back on, I'm gonna send you.
What a.
How much did I
what
say
the
I was gonna send you?
Is that him? Him as a child?
Two. Let me. I'm gonna send you 100K. Send you 100K right now.
It's crazy, bro.
Okay, 250. Fuck.
Wait. Let me
Better
real
not
quick.
sell them, Jake. Better not sell them, Jake. I might just send you like 250K of the old token. Look.
I feel like I'm kind of
Alright, keep
afraid to
dropping those
approach this
emojis,
guy.
Yo, we're fucking
He
winning,
kinda-
boys. We're winning together.
He
as a
kind
team,
of
as
makes
a
me
collective
nervous. Like, I'm
consciousness.
not
I
gonna
like
lie,
it.
he
I
looks
love
like
it.
he's
I
live
want
from
some
prison
more
right
of it.
now.
Crypto. Oh my god, crypto. What that, bro? People on Pump Fun are degens, bro.
Bro,
Y'all need to go
who
on
is
Pump
this
Fun
guy
and look at the
stream
live
sniping me
chat.
and
Look at
going
the
and,
things that they're
and saying a
saying.
bunch of nonsense?
They are crazy, bro.
This
Pump
is
Fun
crazy.
is wild, bro. I guess I need to get naked on the stream or something.
What the fuck? Don't get naked on the stream,
These
bro.
people on Pump Fun are crazy, bro. Y'all shut up, pump my coin. Me talking that DJ shit in here.
That's crazy.
Okay, we got somebody that wants to speak. Let's go. You can speak, bro.
What's good?
Yo, what's up, my man?
Hey, sorry, I'm trying to pronounce this correctly. Like Lias?
Lias.
Lias, that
It's my
boom. I
son's
knew I was gonna
name.
fuck it up.
It's for ladies indeed adore Spanky.
Hell yeah, bro. Look, contrary to popular belief in the chat, I've got nothing to do with your mother, bro. These DJs can't be trusted, bro. But bro, I gotta tell you, I came on the stream. I thought it was Conor McGregor, bro. You look
thought
like
it
a
was
tough
Conor
guy, bro.
McGregor?
Bro, I'm not
Appreciate it,
gonna
man.
lie, bro. You look like you could beat a lot of ass, bro.
I used to fight, bro. I
Bro,
used to
that's what I
train.
thought. I used to announce for fights, bro. So I feel like you had that fighting spirit in you, bro.
Yeah, I'm a fighter, bro. I'm locked in, obsessed with my goals, man. I'm just trying to pump this coin for my kid, get it bonded. We wanna send this motherfucker to millions, man.
I appreciate that. That's your kid in the picture, bro? I could have sworn that was a baby picture of you, bro. He looks identical, bro.
Yeah, he's my little mini me junior. He looks like I cloned him, dude.
That's
looks like my little
fucking
clone.
dope, bro. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When I have kids, I hope they look exactly like me like that. That shit is awesome.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the mission.
Hey,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying? A lot of people,
Oh,
a lot
no,
of people think that they can have kids and like just let their kids do what they want. not want them to be exactly like them. Nah, you wanna make your kids exactly like you. They gotta be like your little minions, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's the only point of having kids.
Right. It's like a pet in an MMO, bro. They just follow you around.
Exactly.
That is crazy,
He's over
bro.
here sleeping right now, but bro, I just like started streaming on Pump Fun last night.
Last
I'ma
night,
keep doing
deadass?
this shit. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep doing this shit every day.
Hell yeah, bro. Wait, how long you been in crypto, bro?
I've been in crypto for like a year, maybe.
Respect. Nah, I think this is dope, bro. I think the stream is sick, and since you just got started, I'm optimistic about the future here.
Yeah.
I love a wholesome narrative, bro. I feel like a lot of people like a wholesome narrative. The fact that you're doing it for your kid, that this is straight up coming from you, that you just got here, this is inspiring, bro, truly.
Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. So like, the narrative is fucking genuine. And when I look at it, is like, bro, a lot of these coins and the shit that people launch every day, they're basically like feet pics. You know what I'm saying? They take random memes off the internet, bro, and just make coins out of them.
Right,
They don't
some
wanna show
bullshit,
their
bro.
face. They don't have no name, no reputation. They're
Right.
just fucking weak little jeeps that just launch new coins every fucking day. So,
You're a real human being, bro. You're doing this for a purpose. I mean, there's no greater purpose than providing for your children, bro.
exactly. That's what we're here to do, is protect and provide.
That's fucking dope as
Protect
fuck. I
and
can't even
provide.
lie, bro. Hey, talk to me about some of your tattoos, bro. I see the Playboy bunny. That one makes a lot of sense. You look like a Playboy, but what about the other ones?
I did that one. I did a lot of these myself.
You did that
That's like-
yourself, bro? With the
yeah, that one's
the
my
Illuminati with the
tattoo.
whoa.
And hold up, we got. That's because I'm a Scorpio.
Oh shit! With the
we got
sign and
fuck the
everything. The
government.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. You're in the right place.
And then I got R.I.P. Tammy Harrison. That's my mom. I did
Sure
these
thing.
myself.
Yeah, wow, bro. You're a talented artist too, bro.
Yeah, I did that. I did it. I mean, it hurts when you tattoo yourself, so I couldn't really finish the motherfuckers.
Sure. You did that shit with the needle gun and everything?
Yeah, a real gun. Yeah. I got
Wow.
one. Look at that. It's right here.
I can't lie, bro. If I tried to yap my shit, I would fuck it up for sure. That shit is household, bro. That looks dope.
Yeah.
That
I've
is
took a
crazy.
break from tattooing and just been on this crypto shit for a while. I want to get rich as fuck and then go into doing like tattooing and shit for fun, like just doing it as a hobby, cause you know what I'm saying. It's fun. Like I like doing tattoos and doing that shit, but my main focus. I think crypto is the perfect opportunity and the investment vehicle to really make it right now. Like especially when you have a unfair advantage of little cool ass kids. See what really took off is we went viral on Instagram, got millions
No
of views.
way. What kind of? It
Yeah,
was like a
and-
video or something.
Yeah, we make reels and content on Instagram, and so
Wow.
so what happened was these people hit me up, and they launched Mistralize, this coin before this, and it bonded. They sent it to like 156,000 overnight.
Wow.
And then they rubbed my ass, and I've been sitting there
Bruh.
pushing. I've been shilling this fucking.
So
this old
they actually
dead coin.
launched it like in your name or using your image,
Yeah, they put my kid's picture on it,
and then they rubbed it, bro.
They rubbed it hard as fuck.
Hell nah, bro. That's
And I
fucked
couldn't
up.
stream on Pump, but I was still trying to save it for like 4 or 5 months, just sitting at like $5,000 market cap. And I got on this earlier today, and we pumped this one to 10K in like 10 minutes.
That's
So I'm like
nice,
real
bro.
optimistic about it because I launched this one myself. So
Right, nah,
one's like the
no
real
room
deal
for someone to
official
fuck with
shit.
your money, bro.
yeah,
That's dope.
yeah. Check out our Instagram page, bro.
Yeah, well, what's the at?
I'm gonna put it in the chat.
For sure.
Alright, hold up. For some reason, I have to put like spaces in between the letters because it rejects it. But it's this without the spaces. Yeah,
Okay,
what's
dope.
up, bro?
Logan Skeen 23 for sure.
Yeah.
I have to tell you this. Whatever you're gonna do in this life,
You got a Nigerian gentleman on the phone?
don't start.
Now I'm talking to somebody on Pump Fun, bro. I'm trying to have fun and pump, man.
That's what it's all about, huh?
That's what it's about, yeah. That's what it's about, is having fun.
Yo,
Okay,
this
bro, I
guy's
got you
dope,
right
man.
now. So this dude's making me memes. A couple coins for making me memes. We're contributing, adding value. Let's hope you don't sell, but whatever. I'm just sending a little bit. He said, "I'm not gonna fucking sell, bro. I just
That's
wanna
what
have
they
a
all
fun."
say.
Yeah, I'm gonna test it. I got you, Jake. I got you, bro. I
That's
got
dead
you.
funny.
I got you. Okay. Hold up. Hold up, man. Hold up. Let me copy and paste your wallet, bro. You gotta pump this shit. Send me as many memes as possible every fucking day, bro.
Lies to the moon, bro.
Yeah, that's right, bro.
Lies to the moon, bro.
Yeah. To the motherfucking
And
moon,
beyond,
boy.
bro. I'll see you on Jupiter.
That's right.
We are beyond the moon, bro. Already we are beyond the moon.
This is dope.
Pretty
Hey,
rich,
welcome, Van
pretty
Dyke.
rich in
Pleasure
the
to have
cup
you.
like a band-aid.
Never a dull moment for real. This
Alright,
is
so
fun. I'm liking this.
copy. Alright.
Send it to me.
Yeah, I got you. Send you a couple coins right now. Let's see what you do. I'm gonna check your wallet every day from here on. And if you sell them,
You
I'm
sell
gonna
that
curse
shit,
you.
he's beat you up. He's a fighter, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly to Nigeria and beat the shit out of you. I'm just kidding, bro.
That's crazy. That's
Just
dead
kidding,
funny,
Jay.
bro.
Just kidding, bro.
That's dead funny. Hey, bro, I like what you were saying earlier about crypto being that vehicle, bro. That, like, the way for financial freedom in the current day, bro. Talk a little bit more about that, about your philosophy, bro.
Yeah, so I mean, like I was saying, like most coins are like feet pick coins with no value, no utility. But if you find a coin
I like that,
that
feet pick
is like a
coins.
digital creator that has a medium to small sized audience and they tokenize their content, it not only incentivizes their followers to like engage on your content,
This is real
to share
game.
and promote it, but you can also grow with that digital creator. Cause like
Totally.
on X, like 2,000 followers. On Instagram, we got almost 30,000 followers. But like, so all the followers that buy this token, it incentivizes them to engage, grow, and so that's the difference between my coin and like fucking what's it called, Titcoin and Asscoin, all that shit's fucking retarded, and it doesn't have no face, no name, but like, and then even like huge influencers, bro, they have these huge audiences, and they compete against each other to who can rug the most, but I don't know, man. I think I don't know. I've tried trading like Bitcoin leverage,
This
and
guy's
Solana
dope.
leverage, and I've tried different things, but like I feel like God just put me in this position, this my circumstances, because it's always best to invest in yourself. So I kind of quit. I kind of quit gambling on other coins because it's all kind of saturated and fucked up.
Totally, bro. The only bet you could trust is a bet on yourself, bro.
Yeah.
That's a great
Hey, Jake.
perspective, bro.
Is your wallet 4DLD? Is that the first four?
This guy's got a really, really fantastic perception on content creation. And meme making.
4DLD. What is your hold up. No,
Big
that's
Knee
not.
says, did this guy stop meme coins? Well, that's what he just said.
Yeah, I see it now. I copied the wrong one. I think I copied my own contract address.
Hey, your X is the same handle as your Instagram, or
No, I got you. Hold up.
let me jump on the X with you. Yeah, he said he stopped doing long leverage trading. He stopped doing memes and all that. He's just he made his own coin. It's for his son. It's called Liaise.
That's the X. I just
Hell
put it
yeah,
in the
bro! I'm
chat.
gonna hit you on that right now.
Yeah, see, I could use you as a speaker on my spaces, bro. I think you would help pump spaces.
Yeah, I'm actually live right now too, but like I wish you could see my camera, but it's occupied elsewhere. I'm live on TikTok, I'm live on X, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Abstract.
Damn,
We
you
got a
streaming
couple
on
people,
everything.
a couple dozen people watching this shit right now. Nothing too crazy.
I got you, Jake. I'm
Let's
doing
hit
a
this
couple
fool.
things at the same
Shout
time.
out to
Hold up,
Mitch. I gotta
copy.
hit that foot. Look at this guy.
All right.
Holy
So,
shit.
have you ever launched a coin yourself?
Yeah, you know, I tried it one time, bro. It wasn't anything too special. I mostly wanted to do it to see what would happen, right? Like, the incentive for me is never money. I'm a Web3 content creator first. Kind of like yourself, I realized the best bet you could place is a bet on me. And so I'm not really trying to, you know, rug pull, pump and dump, none of that bullshit. But I did make a coin just to see what it would be like. That happened a couple months ago. It bonded right away. I had a couple hundred people watching my stream and shit. They were all jumping in, but you know how it is. If there's a hype launch with hundreds of people in there, it's going to be a fucking bloodbath because people are going to try to capitalize on that hype. So the thing went up, the thing went down, and that was pretty much the end of the story. I was pretty straightforward the whole time that I burned my whole supply. I wasn't going to make any money on that shit. The point wasn't for it to be like a long-term thing. It was really just to try the mechanics of Pump Fun. So I'm not really a dev or anything like that. I'm the greatest crypto rapper of all time, bro.
Oh, you can rap?
Hell yeah, bro.
Bro, you need to make some Elias rap songs,
Elias
bro.
rap, bro. That's what I was thinking too, bro. Watching your shit.
Just light up the world with that Elias.
Let's do it, bro. No, yeah, I think what you're doing is really noble, bro. And your perspective is right, hits the nail on the head, bro. Not a lot of people have that same perspective as you, right? Like you said, people are trying to extract, people are trying to get the money out the game. But the
Exactly,
best
yeah.
thing you could do is build a community to leverage your brand or your content that you're making and try to onboard the people through that, bro. The fact that you get millions of views and shit, that's huge, bro. That's a huge potential because like you were saying earlier too, bro, crypto's the vehicle for financial freedom, to liberate people from the terrors of the banking systems and the governments and all that bullshit, bro. And the more people we can sort of, you know, take out of that trap, that 9 to 5, that wagey, that whatever, and to show them what it's like to have that financial freedom, that's what it's all about at the end of the day, bro.
Yeah, and like one of my key, you know, one of my mantras is if you produce more than you consume, you are guaranteed to get rich in this digital consumption era we live in. So everybody's glued to their phone, and money goes wherever the attention flows. So if you can capture a huge chunk of the market's attention, you're guaranteed to make money off of
This
it.
is
You
a
know what I'm saying?
crypto rap
And,
exclusive.
we make videos like my son screaming like consumption is for cowards. I meant to tweet out earlier like if you sit around and watch TV all day, don't even talk to me, because like for real, if people just switch from being a consumer, consuming pointless information that's not going to benefit them whatsoever in any way possible, shape, form, or fashion, to actually producing content and giving people a good you know, giving people value is really what it's all about. Because and it doesn't matter what you're doing. If you're sitting there scrolling, every time you look at something, you're thinking, "What's in it for me?" Or they're looking for a hit of dopamine.
That's
So
real.
sometimes you gotta smack them in the face with your content, give them some crazy shit. Most of the time, people are looking and sitting there thinking, "What's in it for me?" And with, like I said, with being a content creator and tokenizing your content, it gives them incentive to you know, engage on your content and promote and stuff like that. So I like people that actually fucking find my project, buy the shit, hold it, and promote it with me. I tell people like, you don't need my permission to take it. You don't need my permission to promote my shit.
This is huge.
You know what I'm saying? It actually makes me feel like I'm doing something when people go out on a limb, buy my coin, and fucking actually hold it and make memes and share my stuff and do stuff like that.
Bro.
So like if you look at this coin, it was created 4 months ago because as soon as they rugged me, I had to see how hard it was to create a token and see what they did. So this was the first and only token I've ever created, but I never even announced it until last night because I got tired of like, you know, promoting the other coin. There was
Right.
too much resistance, there was too many trap buyers. I couldn't move it. This one I can move because I can stream on Pump Fun because I'm the dev. So this is where it's at, bro. It's just streaming shit.
It's the future, bro. Nah, everything you're saying, it really resonates with me, bro. Disruptive. You're disruptive, bro. You're trying to get people shocked out of the system, bro. Coming into some shit that actually makes sense for once. I really appreciate that, bro.
Yeah. And that's what it's about, man, is you want to find like-minded individuals of competent men that can, you know, help grow your community. Because, like, I think unless you're just a trader, like an anonymous investor,
This
they
guy's
say
smart.
like it really like one of the biggest psyops people fall into believing is that I can't say it. I can't say it on here, bro. I'll tell you.
But I believe you, bro. I believe you.
It doesn't really take money to make money. You can just provide value.
Straight up, straight up. Nah, you've seen it firsthand, bro. Yeah, I don't know what to say other than keep up the great work, bro. I'm excited to see your community continue to grow. I can tell you've got that fire lit in you, bro. You got that tenacity, that determination. You're not gonna give up for anything. And those are the people that make it, bro. You just keep learning, leveling up, growing, keep applying what you've done. That shit is huge, bro. I'm optimistic about your future.
Yeah, bro. I appreciate it. I think hang on. Did you follow me on X?
Yeah, I just hit you with a follow on X. I'm not gonna lie, I ain't got an Instagram account, but yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, bro. You got 3,000 followers. That's good. How long you been on X?
I've been on X for a while, bro. I've been in the game in the DeFi trenches probably like 5 years now or some shit like that. And like I said earlier, I'm a rapper. I do a lot of songs for projects and shit like that. I've worked with hundreds of projects, billions in market cap represented, whatever. I'm a content creator first, much like yourself. Everything else is secondary to that, but definitely the pump fund vision of like being able to make something, to tokenize a community, to invite people to actually have a stake in that financial incentive motivates them, bro, like nothing else. If someone thinks they're gonna make a little bit by promoting your project or whatever, that gets them to actually click links and shit. I'm sure it's like pulling nails when you're trying to get people to actually interact with your stuff, but here all the motivation comes from within them.
Yeah. Like I said, all the intrinsic value is within the content that you push and the community that's actually engaging with your content. But yeah, man, I think we're on the same wavelength. You do the exact same shit. I like how you got your live set up too. You got the chart, you got the streaming, you got all that shit. I don't have all that. You know what I'm saying? I just got my phones and my laptop. I need to figure out.
Yeah, bro, you'll get there. You'll level up. It took me a long time to get to this setup too, bro. I started out just like you.
Yeah. Hell yeah, bro. So yeah, man. I'm trying to figure out like the nerds of it. Like people keep telling me about like these bots, these volume bots. They're telling me to do these fucking I think a bum bot on this pump space to get more viewers.
Right. Look, bro, everybody's going to tell you that they know the secret ingredient to success, but I could tell you from having seen countless projects starting out the same way you do, the only secret to success is that persistence, bro. You've already hit that multi-million threshold on Instagram and shit, bro. So clearly what you're providing is valuable. It's something that people like and that they want in their life. So I feel like you just keep up doing what you're doing. Fuck it, bro. You got 4 people here now, but 4 people becomes 400 if you're consistent over a month.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Persistence is persistent. And see, a lot of people are psyopting and thinking patience. They think patience, just wait your turn, bro. I don't believe in patience. Patience is something that they teach people to just sit back and other people win. Yeah, you have to be persistent and consistent and never give up.
Hell yeah, bro. Make your own opportunity, bro.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of people, they'll put in a little bit of work here and there, and they don't get the results they think they deserve, and they're like, well, fuck it, this is gay. I'm gonna go try something else. But little did they know that their blessing was just right around the corner. All they had to do was keep doing it.
J-Lab, are you schizophrenic, bro?
Consistency is key, and you gotta have a passion. You gotta have a greater purpose. You can't be selfish about it. You know what I'm saying? If you're living just for yourself and you're trying to just be selfish, I don't think it's gonna work. I think you gotta have a greater purpose, and you gotta have people that you're pushing for, like a collective consciousness. So like, I don't know if you've ever heard or read the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill.
I heard of it. I ain't read it though.
So like he goes into like the full science fundamentals of like how to really get rich and the psychology behind it and stuff like that. And I haven't read the book, but it's on YouTube as an audio book.
Yeah, Morgan, I'll mod you right now.
He says that one of the keys to making it is you gotta have a mastermind group of people. Hang on, Jake. Don't you hear me talking, man? What do you want, bro?
He's like, where's my money?
What? Don't tell me I sent this shit to the wrong fucking wallet. I won't be so goddamn mad. Hold up, dude. I sent somebody some DURW.
That's
Is that
funny.
not your wallet?
JJAB, I don't know what you're trying to prove, bro. I understand that you're broke
Yeah, it's in
and you
there.
have a broke mindset that you
It's in
think
it,
this
bro.
won't work for you. You're right.
Damn.
If you think this won't work for you, it's
Refresh
never
your
gonna
wallet.
work for you, bro.
It's there.
But that's
I
your
sent
own
it. I
personal
promise. Can you
decision, bro.
screenshot it?
I've seen plenty of people get it up out the mud. I've seen fucking teenagers making hella money from
Damn,
their
hold on.
class, bro.
This
And
is-
it's like you could sit here, you
yeah,
could be
so-
salty, you
okay,
could
so
bitch
yeah,
and moan
basically,
because
Thank
you're
You Bro
bad,
Rich, he
or you
says,
can level up and you can learn and you
he
can
says
do
that
better,
you-
bro. That's it. It's the ultimatum for you, bro. It's
Oh,
like
shut up, bro.
pack it up, bro.
200 and 250. Same
you are the
fucking
exit
thing.
liquidity.
You sold
Because
the
you're
other
dumb as a
coins
rock.
I sent you before, so I really don't trust you. Lucky you even got that.
That's funny, bro.
So, anyways, this Think and Grow Rich says like one of the fucking master ways to get rich is they say if you have a mastermind group, like a collective consciousness, it can be just one person or more than one person. But if you take your energy and attention and your effort and you combine it towards the same tasks and you get into the flow state together, you know what the flow state is, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That maximum potential.
Yeah, so if you have at least one or more people in your mastermind group and you get in the flow state and you put your energy and attention and focus towards the task, you get more done in like an hour with your mastermind group than you could get done alone in a week.
Hell
Because
yeah.
it's a collective consciousness that increases the power, and that's like, you know, one of the big things I'm big on is trying to like find the right people that I can trust and can grow with and do it, because there's so many cheats, there's so many scammers,
Thank
there's so
you,
many
Morgan.
rug pulls. It's like a fucking red ocean of scammers out there, bro. It's scary. It's scary. You gotta be extremely careful. Like even the people, I with people and I tell them about this shit. I'm like, bro, you gotta be
This guy
extremely
is
careful.
joining on all his alt
You can't
accounts.
just
It's so
fucking
funny.
put your money into anything, because a lot of times you put your money in something, you wake up the next day, the shit's gone, like straight up gone. They don't like
Bruh.
it's ruthless. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a shit. They don't care.
Straight up.
But you know, I really think like, I don't know if you've seen, I think it's like Daikwondo or like you know, those big crypto influencers on
Yeah, yeah.
X.
The big KOL
Bro,
type folks.
I really think it's like them, like the certain people. I think they have like this huge marketing budget. They get their shit launched, and I think they, you know, they get it on trending on all the platforms like Phantom, Deck Screener, all that shit. And they just launch new ones every day, and they pay it to get it up on the trending shit.
Totally,
just so
bro.
That they can
It's
just
that constant
extract a
cycle.
bunch of
They've
money
figured
from
the
it.
game out in that way. They have so many people like sheep to the slaughter, bro, that would just show up
Yep.
to any shit that they touch. And that's how they get them, bro. It's a constant vicious cycle, bro. It's the problem with the current culture on chain of people doing all the copy trading and shit. They're like, oh look, Cupsy bot. Oh look, Gake bot or whatever, and they're jumping in. Man, fuck all that, bro. The only way to make it in here is to get it up on your own, bro. To figure your own path and to take ownership, to take responsibility over your finances.
Yep. Yeah, man, that's exactly right. So
I believe
I
you're gonna
ran,
find your tribe, bro. Like you're already on the right path. Like I feel like you are putting out the energy, and the universe will respond accordingly. That you're gonna attract people that are like-minded and that are willing to fight for your project the way that you are, bro.
yeah, it's all it takes, bro. Cause like I've been putting in so much shit, like basically trying to lead by example, showing these motherfuckers that look, if I'm gonna sit here and create content and post, you know what I'm saying? At least engage, at least retweet, fucking. And people on X be dropping like the most generic comments, like LFG on all my shit. I'm like, bro, y'all gotta put some more passion into this shit, belief and conviction.
Stream
Like,
clips,
there's
you're
not
right.
another coin on the market that has a narrative of a father and son duo that's just straight up blowing the internet up, going fucking crazy. Because if all the people on my X page, like, I don't know, if they all supported and, like, you know, put in cool comments and try hard, we could go viral as fuck, get millions of views on
Totally,
X.
bro.
And that's how we were gonna blow up, make a lot of money. But really, I was sitting there thinking about it, like on Instagram, look at my Instagram shit, I think the haters is what blew us up, bro. There's so many people. Your haters are your biggest advertisers.
They are, bro. It's funny. As you say that, I got someone that's watching my stream, right? They're commenting all this bullshit, right? I've been blocking them, or my mods have been blocking them. Every single time they get blocked, they come back on an alt account. That's some passion, bro. Some tenacity. They keep coming back. They came with 8 accounts to my shit, bro. That's a level of dedication I'm not even getting from the people that love me.
Yeah, exactly, bro. I wouldn't block them. I just go along with it. Just like, oh yeah, just talk shit. Like,
Hell yeah, bro.
Feed into it because that's your biggest advertisement. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly,
and,
gets the engagement up, bro.
yeah, and it's controversy sells. So I almost would rather have haters than the fake supporters. There's tons of fake supporters on X. But people are legit haters on Instagram, just talking mad raw shit. And you can take people's hatred and you take that jealousy and it literally gives you power. Because that's them, you know what I'm saying, giving you their energy. They're only hating from a lower place of authority. They wouldn't be hating on you if they were doing better than you.
That's
You know what I'm
real,
saying?
bro. You know, I always say the same thing, bro. If I'm walking down the street, right, and then a cockroach crawls up to my feet, starts wiggling its antennas at me, you think I'm gonna be offended, bro? Hell no, bro. I just won't give a fuck. If he's lucky, I'll step over him. If he's unlucky, he's getting squished.
Yeah.
It's crazy,
It's
bro.
crazy.
Well,
It's
I
crazy
believe in
world
you,
out here
bro.
the haters, bro. I love the haters. I mean, I really do. They blew me up on Instagram, bro. I mean,
I
there's
gotta
some
tap
support,
into
there's
that,
some
bro.
good
That's
comments
funny.
and shit on there, but yeah, it don't bother me at all.
Right. Hey, I gotta go take a piss, so I'm gonna peace out the stream. But bro, I see you got that fighting spirit, bro. You know what it's like to get knocked down and to pick yourself back up again and keep going. So just keep doing that, bro. Don't stop doing what you're doing. I think you're on the right path.
Yeah, I got you, bro. I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming in and speaking, bro. I like talking to people like this, man. We gotta keep working together, bro, and we'll link up. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, bro. Shout out to
going,
Lies,
bro.
bro.
Yeah, he's gonna be live on Awake in the morning. He was streaming on here like earlier with me today. We was having fun playing with each other. It was fun. But
That's
he's
awesome,
asleep right
dude.
now.
I'm gonna have to come back to one of those streams too.
All right, bro.
Cheers, bro. Be well.
All right, you too, man.
That's dope.
All right, Hash.
That's hella dope. Why Not says this a bit? Kind of. Like, not really. I called it Pump Fun Roulette. Is a joke of a name, but we're just going through the streams and we're trying to like go and see people that are streaming that are actually real people, and then go up and talk to them and see how they're doing. We'll go to this guy next, TMC. So far these guys have been awesome. We're 2 for 2 for like actually inspiring, hella chill people. It's been pretty dope. Pagan Min says only influencers and insiders make it. It's not true, bro. It's just not true. Plenty of normal people make it. Plenty of people that don't have any connection to any insider or anything make it. You're right that plenty of people don't make it. That's real, bro. Plenty of people don't make it. In fact, the vast majority of traders, especially in the market as it's existed in the past few years, they don't make it. It's like top 10% make profit. That's a generous generous estimate. The top 1%, the top 2%, those are the people that are actually making enough to live on this shit, right? The thing is, you can sit here and you can, and I said it before, my answer to your question, Pagan, you can sit here and you can bitch and you can moan and you can cry and you can say it's impossible, and automatically you're going to be in that bottom 90%. In fact, being this fucking salty means you're probably bottom 10%, bro. You probably lost a lot of money doing this shit. But if you are that top 1% of persistent, if you don't give up, when you get knocked down, you pick yourself up, you dust yourself off, you learn a lesson, and you move forward, that's how you make it. That's how you make it. And you're right that the vast majority of people don't make it. The reason why they don't make it is because they give up. And you seem like the kind of guy who gave up. And that's sad. I really hope one day you find your way, bro. I hope you find the inspiration to continue. That would be, I think, the best thing to happen to you. Why Not says, got any advice to making money? Currently looking at learning digital marketing. Digital marketing is a great path. That's kind of the way that I did it too. Yeah, definitely, like, crypto is awesome because it's an industry without barriers. You can't go to the CEO of JP Morgan Chase and at him in a tweet and get him to respond. But you can do that to the leaders of many projects and blockchains and billion-dollar founders and etc. Crypto is a space that's really open to anybody. It's borderless. They don't care where you're from. They don't care what you look like. They only care what they have to say. And that's what's cool about crypto. That if you learn that skill and you hone it and you apply it to this space, it's going to reward you. It rewards better than pretty much any other industry in the world. Yeah. That's funny. This guy is like so mad that he's a loser. Could you imagine typing multiple paragraphs? Could you imagine making multiple alt accounts to come and cry about how you can't make any money in this space? Bro, go do something else. You sound so mad that you can't do it, bro. It's fine that you can't do it. I'm glad you learned your lesson. I'm glad that you moved on. But how about you actually move on, bro? It's like saying I moved on from my ex, but I'm texting her 20 paragraphs a day and I'm making alt accounts to stalk her on Instagram. Bro, what part of move on are you not getting, bro? Go do some other shit. You're talking about I'm honing a skill. Bro, go hone the skill. Is your skill jumping in my comments and bitching and moaning, bro? Shit is crazy. I can't believe it right now. Go hone your skills, bro. What are you doing in these comments? Shit is dead funny, bro. I'm not mad, bro. I'm not making alt accounts and sending paragraphs and all that bullshit. It's only one mad person in here, bro. But you be easy. God bless you and God bless your new skills, bro. I believe in you. That shit is dead funny. I gotta go take a piss for real, though. I'll be back. Give me 1 second. We are so back. I can't lie. That was probably one of the gnarliest urinations I've ever engaged in. That shit was heavy. Whew. All right, let's rock and roll. So we're talking financial literacy. We're talking XRP, Bitcoin. We're talking TikTok Shop. We're talking other shit that gets my algo boosted. Now, Solana, Ethereum, all of these things, very cool. Futures trading, Forex, finance, and what else? Robinhood. Yeah, cool stuff. Anyways, we're talking to different people on Pump Fund. I'm going stream by stream, and we're just joining people's lives, and we're seeing if they'll have us up, and then we're talking to them kind of about their journey in crypto, about their project, or about whatever else they got going on. So this guy right here in the top left, he looks pretty interesting. He goes by the name of Two Cats, One Bike. What do you think that's all about? Hopefully nothing grotesque. Let's click in and talk to Two Cats, One Bike. Oh, I guess his stream is down now. Let's go and find over here. Gotta find another stream. Never mind. Who's live for real, for real? This person, ICO? That looks like a real person.
You'll get something right after we finish working.
Oh yeah.
Right now we're working. This is Deegan now. How dare you ask me for a payment during
Stacking
my
money
work
on
shift?
there, bro. Let's see if he'll have me up.
Alright, bro. Keep working.
What's good?
What's up, man? How are you?
I'm big chilling, bro. I like the money stacking you got going on, bro. That shit is real as
Oh
fuck.
man, thank you, bro. This is all from the trenches, bro. I was smacking the other day.
Hell
I
yeah,
made
bro.
I pulled about 6K out of the system.
Shee.
I put 3K up in the bank
Shee.
just so that we can go ahead and dex and send this thing to the moon. I left another 3K just so that I could show you guys about how well I be doing in the trenches on the side.
That's fucking dope, bro. Hey, how long you been in crypto for, bro?
I've been in crypto since 21, since
Respect, bro. Hell yeah. Couple
yeah,
bull runs
COVID.
ago.
For real, that was ancient history in crypto world.
Man, those were the good old days.
I know, bro. It it was like it lasted for like 6 months that run, and throughout that whole COVID season, and then when everybody started going back to work, it kind of ended
Yeah,
on
it
us.
tapered off
Like,
for some years, bro. We had those bear years, bro. Shit was whack.
yup. Oh, it's so bearish. Oh, and it started coming back with this up cycle, whatever the fuck it was in October.
Hell yeah, bro.
I was getting smacked hard, but then recently I pulled I extracted a decent amount.
That's great, bro. You found your stride. Talk to me about this
Yeah,
ICO shit, bro. I like the name. I think it's clever, bro. ICO, like initial coin offering, but it's Internet Crime Organization.
yeah, exactly, bro. We switched it up and we named it Internet Crime Organization just to make it a fun narrative for everybody. It's not too negative, it's not too derogatory. It's something that you can show your friends, your family, your kids at home, grandma,
Hell yeah.
and you don't have to be ashamed
Hey,
about
grandma,
it.
look, I'm doing the internet crime.
Right, like grandma, check it out. She, I'll get that stuff out of my face. It's not a butthole or anything like
Right.
that.
Hey,
You
until
can't
you
show
start
grandma
pulling out
the
the
buttholes.
$100 bills, bro, then granny's gonna shut up.
Yeah, grandma gonna be, let me get one of them hundreds. Not gonna say nothing, son.
That's dead funny, bro. Hey, that's fucking dope.
For
Talk
sure.
talk to me about, like, I don't know, about your philosophy on, like, the streaming and shit, bro. You been enjoying this? How long you been to streaming for?
I've been streaming out here pretty much every motherfucking day, bro. I've launched so many damn different memes.
That's crazy, bro.
Just testing it out, trying to work the kinks out of the system so that I can have that perfect sender.
Hell yeah, bro. Yeah, learning and growing, bro. That's what it takes. That's the spirit of entrepreneurship, bro. You gotta get knocked down a couple times before you find that one moment that picks you up. And fuck it, once you find it, that's it.
Exactly. You gotta free wing it before you can start flying.
I
Mother
like
bird
that,
gonna
bro.
kick you out the nest someday. You just gotta flap your wings.
That's fucking dope, bro. Hell yeah. Nah, this is
Sure,
cool.
but yeah. I mean, I kind of got it like used to humiliation and stuff like that.
Right,
Cause
people
like,
always gonna talk shit. People always gonna complain. But the truth is, bro, you're out here doing your thing. You're out here hustling. You're making a difference. You're actually providing something. Those people are
yeah.
just bitching and moaning. They're trying to blame someone else for their losses, bro.
And then, yeah, I'm just showing them that confidence too. It's telling them that like even though that I'm out here, humiliating, I'm talking about at times. I'm just saying shit, repeating myself over and over. But I'm practicing, I'm working, I'm making myself better, and it's letting other people know that like, damn, I shouldn't be so ashamed. I shouldn't be all crunched up in the corner, and being nervous and stuff. Just get out there and fucking do it.
Right, bro. I've been hopping kind of like stream to stream and just talking to people, bro. Last guy I was talking to, he said something that really stood out to me. He was like, "Nobody's ever gonna be talking shit from a position above you, bro. Everybody that's ever trying to tear you down is just trying to get you on their own level. You feel me?"
Yeah, because a fool, you can't argue with a fool because they're just gonna knock you down and beat you on their level. So you just gotta suck it up and take it is for what it is.
That's
This
hella real,
generation's
bro.
kind of crazy too.
That's a different story, but that's real, bro. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
we're in the internet tech age. We're so used to being on the internet saying "fuck you, motherfucker," cussing each other out on video games and shit.
Right.
Yeah, man, it's fun though.
Hell yeah, bro. What what else you got going on, bro?
Other than that, man, we plan on doing big things with this project. I'm gonna lock in 10 million of these tokens
Sheesh.
into the system so that because I plan on going long. I don't know how well it's gonna do. I
Yeah,
don't mind locking in 10 mil. That's so
right.
at 0.33 Solana. That's not much in my eyes. You know,
So
that's
far,
like
so good
chunk
on
change.
the chart, I would say, bro. Like, it's relatively low market cap, but you're getting a good upward momentum there. You could tell that it's like real people coming and seeing your shit and then buying in, and then they're just sitting on it. You feel me?
Yeah, exactly. You can see that nice good buy chart and that bot it sits there is fishing and fishing. Then you get that next buyer in there and then it's in there. So they're holding steady. Nobody's cheating. That's what's good about that. The
Hell
only
yeah, bro.
thing we need to do is just get more holders into the community.
It's all about the momentum, bro. That snowball effect, bro.
Most definitely. Yeah, the ball will be rolling and once it'll start with the small snowball, but when it gets bigger, that motherfucker will roll through everything.
Everything, bro. Knock the whole market down. That's crazy,
Fish.
bro.
Yeah, I'm so used to doing stuff like because I work with like small businesses, you know.
Sure.
I used to work with like the Koreans because they didn't know how to fucking speak English,
Word.
so I used to have to run their whole store for them, and they had a cell phone store
Right.
doing
Okay.
Sprint services. I'm like, this motherfucker got a whole telecommunication store and don't know how
Bro
to
can't
sell
even
a damn
communicate.
phone.
Yeah.
He gotta have me do it, and then at the end of the day, I gotta count all his damn money down. I'm like, damn, motherfucker, I might as well have my own store.
Right. Damn, bro.
I
That
did that
spirit
for
of
like
entrepreneurship.
for sure. I did that for like 10 years working with them motherfuckers.
And now you do
And
your own shit, huh?
yeah, I grew into my own shit, you know, because at the time it was like, you know, I can't make you a manager of my store or my locations. He said, I'm gonna cash you out. Here you go. Open up your own business. Now you're a boss.
Respect. That's
You
honestly,
know,
that's pretty dope.
you know.
It's your time to
It was-
shine now, bro. Self starter.
yeah, dude, it was a long trenching through the motherfucking mud and stuff. You know, just getting my name up there and being able to
This is a
that
crypto rap exclusive.
get into that level of life, bro. It was hard, but I did it
You crawled up out,
with
bro.
a little bit of nothing too.
Right, bro. Started from the mud.
Yeah.
That's
So
crazy, bro. I'm
it
proud of
was a
you, bro.
journey. Yeah, I'm a little proud of myself too. That's why I like telling the stories.
Hell yeah. Nah, that's fucking dope, bro. Well, yeah, I like what you got going on here, bro. I feel
This
like
is a
it's gonna
crypto
be
rap
successful. You just keep
exclusive.
that persistence going, bro. I'm streaming right now too, so a couple other people seeing your ticker and shit.
Awesome. All right, cool. Like what platform?
I'm
Like
on TikTok, I'm on X, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Abstract, couple places.
oh damn, you doing it all. I used to stream on Meet Me. You ever do
Oh
that before?
yeah. No, I ain't done that before, but I seen it. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, they actually get paid out in diamonds, right? You get like 80,000 diamonds is worth like 200 bucks.
Oh no shit.
IRL money. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I do that and then I do this for the crypto atmosphere. So
Word.
there's my two little hobbies right there. I
Yeah.
didn't like Twitch so much and I didn't like that other one. What was that Rumble? I
Oh
didn't
yeah,
get a
yeah.
good audience on that one.
Yeah, no, for sure. The engagement can be hella
This
low.
is a crypto rap
Yeah.
exclusive.
So with something like this, the sentiment here is just like normie kids that probably sitting in their home just alone, bored as fuck, playing video games. But then the sentiment in Meet Me is just a bunch of lonely housewives just sitting there.
Right.
Just want to talk to somebody. They be sending money to you, dude. It's fun.
Damn, bro, that shit makes me want to try that shit. My girl would be pissed though.
Yeah, bro. If you got a girl, you're done with. You can't go in there. You stuck. You got pump on.
That shit is dead funny, honestly.
Yep. But yeah, man, I think this is a really cool narrative right here.
I think it's clever, bro. That was the first thing that stood out to me when I saw it. People, they've been responding pretty well to these kind of like pun narratives. You know, you're seeing like Ask Dak and Titcoin and all that shit. This is, I think
Yeah.
it's a clever spin on the conventionally understood acronym.
Yeah, so I've been watching. I was watching like Trev, and then with his retardios. Then I watched like the Kin folks with their little PFPs and stuff like that. So over the time, you know, I'm looking there, I'm watching it, I'm like, how can I implement the same ideals into my project
Right.
so that when I do launch, it's a little bit of this, it's kind of the um, same curriculum at that. You know, we're saying on the same page, but with different narratives, like different pictures and stuff. So
Hell
I'm
yeah.
gonna use the ski mask, and then I'm gonna change like the colors of the ski mask, the eyes of it, the lips in there,
Yeah.
and then we'll start launching NFT collections. From the NFT collections, we'll start making IRL utility like T-shirts, beer mugs,
You gotta
coffee
make some
mugs.
ski masks, bro. You gotta make them to actually match the NFTs.
Yeah, because I went out and bought that Cricut machine where you can print up the beer mug
Oh
logos.
hell yeah, yeah.
So I bought that today. It was only $120. I was like, fuck that. I'm gonna start making beer mugs. And then for
Hey,
like top holders, I'll just ship out beer mugs to them.
yo, that's fucking
For a
dope, bro.
certain amount of time, boom, beer mugs.
That's
That
clever,
shit
bro.
is. Yeah, yeah.
I really, I've been going around and looking at a couple of these projects, self-starters like yourself, just trying to find their own way in the space. That's probably the most innovative shit I've heard today, bro. That shit is
Yeah.
really, that's clever.
See, I like the, you know, like my mind, I don't like messing around with materials. I don't like fancy cars. I don't like wearing, you know, jewelry, stuff like that. I
Sure.
don't really care much for luxury. Like my thing is just, you know, if I can work on something and innovate something, invent something, create, set the trend, then that I think getting in the field is like my
This is
I
a
don't know
crypto
what they
rap
fucking call that.
exclusive.
Yeah, you're investing in yourself, bro.
Yeah, not even investing in myself. It's just where I expert at.
Word.
That's just where I know how to play the field better. You know, some people know how to play the field better up on top on yachts and shit like
Sure,
that.
sure.
I couldn't tell you how to do that stuff.
Nah, you're down in the
I could
trenches.
probably drive it. I could probably build it,
Yeah.
but that's it. I don't know
Yeah.
about owning it and shit.
Someone in my chat said you gotta make car decals that they sell pretty well.
Yeah, car decals, those little stickers, you know, we can slap on the back
With a little ICO,
crate.
Internet Crime Organization, on the side, bro. That shit would be hard. I'm not even kidding.
For sure, with like little bullet holes, you know.
Damn. Yeah, it's a great brand, bro. I'm excited to see you run it. Your chart's going up a little bit too.
Yeah, see that we're about to break this all time high, man. At about 16K, I'll go ahead and burn that 10 million into the LP,
Okay.
and we're gonna hold that for about 3 years. We're gonna
Okay.
lock it in for 3 years, so that you know we can trade against it for fees and stuff like that. You'll be able to earn that, and if you guys open up, well, put it into the LP too, you guys, you know how that builds up with the tokenomics and all that.
Yeah, that's
So
a good
over a
amount of
course
time.
of 3 years, it's going to be locked in there,
So
and
you're
then
really feeling this like a business.
yeah, I'm gonna set this up like a straight up business, like a profit corporate entity,
That's
because
fucking
then
dope.
after that we can allocate those funds and then put them into actual stock certificates and actually build up a company behind
Sheesh.
the Web3.
Damn,
Man,
bro.
this is, I've been building onto this for a very long time.
Right.
You know,
I could tell
Yeah.
you've like done a bunch of shit throughout your life, right? And you've built these skills up doing shit for other people or whatever. But now's the time where you can actually take everything you've learned and apply it, compile it, and make
Right.
something your own.
Exactly. So working out all these kinks, I've been doing this since 2008. You know, I was on
Damn.
XP computer, fucking mining Satoshi. That
God damn.
fucking broke that damn computer. I burnt it out. It went blue
Bruh.
screen. So I still got the chip. I just gotta rebuild it and put that motherfucker in there and put all
Sheesh.
the hard drives back together and then fucking take the bag.
Cash it out.
Other than that, yeah.
That's
And then
gonna be a
I
good
was
day for
mining
you, bro.
Doge before fucking Elon even had Doge, you know, owned it. You used to
Wow.
be able to go into the mining pools at the time.
Yeah,
I forget
yeah.
which shareable mine. There's unmineable. They still have that. You can do that. Got the pools. They shut them down though. But at the
Yeah.
time, dude, we were making hand over the fist. Crypto was like the shit, bro. Fucking, I got wallets out there I don't even know about still.
Right.
I'm like, finding them. I'm like, oh, look at that.
Bro, that's dope. I think this is cool, man. I've never seen someone playing the long game quite like you, bro. But I think one day you're gonna realize, shit, maybe you are one of those guys that ends up on the yacht.
Yeah, maybe. You never know. I wouldn't mind. Um, at this point in time, it'd just be like some fucking tool that I can use and drive around with. It wouldn't even be bragging rights.
Right.
Like, damn, I worked this damn fucking hard for this piece of shit thing.
Yeah,
Fuck
right.
that.
You never know, bro. But it's rolling the dice. You feel me?
Right, right. It is. Yeah, I went to pilot school, man. I did
No
pilot
shit. You
training
fly
and
planes
shit.
and shit.
Hell yeah, dude. That's how much money I made back in my. I worked in the fucking T-Mobile. T-Mobile
This
was
is a
when I
crypto rap
first started that
exclusive.
shit. It was before flip phones, you know. We had fucking. We were going through.
Hella OG.
what are those, bar phones and shit like
Right.
that.
Yeah. The blocks.
409s and I forget the Nokia. I don't know, 2740. So I
Totally.
forget the
The
name.
indestructible shit.
Yeah, bro. It had the little lights up on there. You
That's
played Snake
crazy.
on that shit.
You were
So I was
fucking
in for that
flying the
era.
plane around pushing bricks, but it wasn't bricks. It was phones.
Exactly. I was slanging phones, bro. And then it was at a time when Windows Mobiles came out. So I had to teach everybody how to use a PDA phone from
Wow.
Palm Central. And then we switched off fast into the Android market.
Totally.
It was like, damn, my brain's all fucked up, dog. So
Right.
I've been learning so much about tech that it was like, bro, I might as well open up my own fucking tech service business and communication types, selling phones out of that motherfucker. So I did.
Here you are standing on the threshold of another technological revolution, bro. Cryptocurrency is
Yeah.
going to change the world, and you are primed to capitalize on that.
Try to get in early, bro. I've been doing that since A1 day one.
Respect, bro.
Building NFTs. I was thinking about building apples for Walmart and shit and selling it back to them. Like, here, you
Yeah,
know, when
right.
you guys get your virtual reality shopping center done, you got your apples.
Yeah. Damn, bro. That's fucking sick. I'm looking forward to see. I mean, the bonding curve went up like 6% since I tapped in here. So I feel like people are really resonating with what you got to say, bro.
Yeah, they can relate with it, man. I'm really knowledgeable about Web3. It's just you have to sit down and tap in,
Right. Hey, you got a Twitter or some shit, bro?
A Twitter account. All you have to do is hit our social link, the Twitter.
Oh, yeah. Let me find
I'll
that shit
bring you
here.
right to there.
Bet.
The voice, the chat, that will be the ICO VC.
Nice.
You can always tap in.
I just
We
hit
got
that
a
shit with a
website.
follow right now, bro.
Yeah, we want to launch a better website though. Eventually, will with a bunch of links because we don't want people selling their bags off. They could sell the bags to us. We'll buy them back.
Interesting.
All those tokens to keep that.
This is a
Keep it in the
crypto rap
family.
exclusive.
Yeah,
We don't want that shit going down anymore. We don't need to be seeing that.
totally.
We want to be in the skies.
Hell yeah, bro. Well, I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to this one, bro. This shit looks like a hidden gem.
All right, yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate the support, man. If you can do it, this is a $1 million runner, no cheating marathon.
Hell yeah.
We're hold our bags to the top, dog. Like I said, dude, if we can bring this into a fucking this ICO into an actual stock for profit entity,
Right.
we can do this shit.
Bro.
We'll start building board of directors and staking governance rights and all that.
It's one of the best concepts I've heard in a long time, bro. I think this shit, it's got some true potential. You just keep up that persistence. I have no doubt you will because you've been in the game for so long. But yeah, keep running it,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. Yeah, it's just about getting the money now. That's all that is. Now,
Hey, you were counting bills when I got in here, so you getting it.
yeah, that's work check though. That's doing construction.
Oh,
and doing
word,
flooring
word.
and
That's
busting
funny,
on
bro.
your knees and sucking dick. You know. I don't want to do that shit no more. I gotta
Hell
get off
nah,
my knees,
bro.
man.
Yeah, nah. You building an empire now, bro.
Yep.
That's real. I'm gonna peace out, bro. But keep up the great work.
All right, you too, man. Nice talking to you.
Hell yeah, bro.
We'll talk later. We'll keep in touch.
Cheers.
Yep, you too. Peace. All right, so yeah, that was somebody I was talking to. No,
What a
this
G.
is not a 10 for 10 rug pull. One sec.
What a G. That shit is real. This has been a lot of fun. 3 for 3 so far on people that are interesting and engaging to talk to. That shit is cool. You get a lot out of these people that like you wouldn't expect. I didn't know that guy was flying airplanes and shit. Welcome to the stream, everybody. You are watching Crypto Rap Live. We're talking about Ethereum, Bitcoin, XRP, Solana, finance, investments, financial literacy, trading, internet capital markets, and all kinds of other fun stuff. Right now we're going through these streams. We're finding people that are live, and we're trying to have just little conversations with them, figure out what they're up to. And it's been so far so fun. But low-key, am I tripping? I feel like I don't see anybody real that we haven't talked to, right? Anyone on here that we haven't talked to? A lot of fake shit. Is this actually a real camera? If this is a real person, that's crazy. Nah, there's no way. I don't think there's a real person behind this. No. Anybody out here that's real? Oh my goodness gracious. What the fuck's going on over here? You already know.
Coin, bro.
No, I already know these kids. What the hell? Look at how fucking roided
Watch
out
it,
that
dude.
kid is.
Procoin, that's the name of it. He doesn't do shit. I don't care.
They deployed
Oh,
this shit
fuck.
from the college dorm.
Yeah, he's coming back and forth. He wants us to kiss each other.
What?
Look, bro, we're incredibly straight, so it's probably not gonna happen.
What?
But
That fool said probably
We'll
not
see.
gonna happen.
maybe we'll make one exception.
One exception. That fool's he's
No,
asking
we
for
launched a
it.
coin, bro. On Pump Fund, we're streaming on Pump Fund. Yeah, do it, dude. It's called Procoin.
That fool
You know
said
me
shit.
now, so
Buy
you
it.
know I'm not gonna rug you.
Skip, bro. What the fuck?
Hey, the other dude came in, I bet. Hey, something
What
like
up?
that,
These
bro.
fools want to approve me, bro.
We're
I'm trying
launching
to
a
come up
coin.
and talk.
It's called Procoin. It's for professionals only. You should go buy some of this shit, man. Yeah, do it, dude. We're gonna watch this sucker. We're gonna send it
They
so
be talking
damn
to
high,
random people on there.
and I'm not selling anything.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This guy's definitely rugging, but
I don't know, bro.
Depends on how low you get it.
Depends what the market cap is when
I'm
you
still
sell.
trying to talk to this kid on the left. He's missing some teeth. I wonder what the story is behind that.
It's called Procoin, dude. It's a picture of this Jack dude right here. There's only one like it. Let me show you. That's the. Yeah. Get some.
They got that AI generated. Bro promoting
Alright.
his coin
See you
on
there, bro.
TV. Is that what that shit is, bro?
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
How come they won't
Hey,
approve
brother.
me on
Hey,
the
hey,
Pump Fun stream, bro? That's
Don't run
fucked
from
up.
me, man. Guys, I'm gonna get so many viewers from this shit. Hey, we launched a coin, bro.
That's interesting.
It's called Procoin, dude.
Back it up a little bit.
It's for professionals.
I'm not gonna lie. It's a good strategy. It's a good marketing strategy.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
getting
It's our own
random
Bitcoin,
people.
though. We made this shit. It's called Procoin, dude.
Hey, bring me up.
Yeah, we got it going, dude. Come buy some. I'm not selling and I ain't rugging anybody.
That's
I'm
cap.
gonna run this shit all the way to the moon. Come get some, dude. Alright, everyone.
The trick is to stream for.
What
Hey.
you mean bring you up?
What you mean? What I mean, bro? I sent the request.
Hey, tell your friends and they'll bring you up, boy.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. These kids dumb as a rock.
Buy my
Let's find someone else. Somebody's cat? Is that actually? It's gonna be their cat, or what? That shit's so far so fun. Shout out to all these folks. Hey, shout out to Spanky, the fucking goat. That guy was hella chill to talk to.
This is a
Anything
crypto
going
rap
on over
exclusive.
here? Let me check my trackers. Oh shit, they be buying some shit. What is this shit? That shit rugged, bro. Why'd you buy that shit? Let's see, this guy, he bought some shit. It's alright. XBT, well that one, yeah. This fool put 30 soul in. It's not too bad. Crazy. I'ma touch your meme coin, bro? Really? You wanna touch it? You can, but be careful. It bites. 0.2 soul balance. 0.2? Are you blind? That shit is 0.3, bro. You're like 50% off. We started with 0.1, bro. We're not doing too bad. You guys are funny. What's going on in the market? Is a raccoon named Clover? It's a weird looking chart, but it kind of looks good. I'm not gonna lie. This shit is ranging upwards pretty decently. You can see signs of life at every turn, but these swings are so deep. Like someone's got to be extracting on here pretty heavy. I feel like there's got to be another dip coming up soon. No way this shit keeps moving like that. I've seen this all day. I've seen this shit on the bonding all day. They just fucking bundled that shit, and then it's gonna rug right away at launch. So Ian Hamilton says, I have a coin suggestion if you're interested. Well, I'm not gonna make it, but maybe somebody else will. Revive coin. What is it, like Pokemon? The Revive?
Green in your phantom when you're on the stream like a fiend. Eyes on me, all can see.
Flork?
Squeaky clean, working hard.
You want me to look at Flork?
In the chat, crazy. It's like you know what I mean. Revolutionary meme, and I'm liking what I
Okay, let's take a look.
100 million is the dream.
Flork.
100 million and we did it on stream. Boy, what you mean?
I'm a walking living meme. Peace out, Morgie. Sweet dreams. Thanks for tuning in. How's 69? Yesterday was 50, and tomorrow is gonna be 75. Keeps going up, bro. That's the magic. You know what? I know Flork. I've had my eye on Flork for a long time. From what I understand, it's kind of a fusion of a meme coin and an AI agent. It's a pretty decent rally happening here on the bottom. I've always been pretty optimistic about this coin, especially when it first started out. It did quite spectacularly, going up to 35 mil, 36 mil. Since then, it fell down like the whole market did. It's kind of bounced a little bit, but yeah. Palazzo Dennis says, how do you do 69 mil and me like 5K losing? Well, me, I made 69 million people smile. I didn't make any money. I didn't make $69 million. McLip says, just now 4 Florks popped up. How could you differ from the fakes? Well, the real one is 4 years old. That's a pretty good tell. And honestly, you have to look at the quantitative metrics. If you want to see the real project, pay attention to the volume, pay attention to the length of time it's been out, pay attention to the liquidity, to the market cap. All that stuff is only going to be true for one particular coin. It's not going to be true for all of them. A lot of the fakes, they might try to imitate some of those metrics, but you can't fake them all. So yeah. I just happen to know because I've had my eyes on Flork for like 4 months now or whatever. We showed Flork on stream way back when we first got started. Anybody on live streams popping off? Bars, that's real. Bro is the DV? What is DV? You could track me, but you're not gonna make any money, bro. I have 0.3 soul. The fuck do you want to track me for? Oh shit, Clover's still going? No way, chat. Bro. Bro. We saw this shit hella long time ago. Good to see you, IGN Dex. Bro, it God candled. I should have bought this shit. Man. They always get you with the double rug fake out, bro. I'm chilling, IGN. It's a good night. I'm going to New York soon for Solana Accelerate. Probably gonna fly out tomorrow or maybe the next day. I haven't booked my flight yet.
Looks like you never make it. Staying up late and getting so faded. I saw a group of ladies in a conversation. Guess what they were saying? Fuck Tom Brady. Somebody should drain him. Wait, I think a mirror did. His best investment plans all shaped like a pyramid. In the chat rambling about how I'm
What you think about Internet? Came out earlier today. Let's take a look. Oh, you know what? I've seen this. I saw the image on X, and then I saw the coin come out. This is the right chart, right? I mean, the chart looks crazy. This thing is honestly, it looks. Wait, oh, that's the fake one. I was gonna say it looks hella artificial. The real one, where's it at? It's under Discover, right? It's gotta be this one. There we go. So yeah, like I was saying earlier, I saw it on X, so I was pretty privy to what was going on. I think the image is pretty cool. For those of you guys who haven't seen it, they basically asked an AI to generate an image of what it believes the internet looks like, and then it generated this kind of Pepe looking thing, amalgamation of data, I guess. And at launch, as you can see here, I track a lot of wallets, and pretty much hella people aped into this thing. A lot of people aped, a lot of people bought and then sold the bottom. This fool sold the top. He pretty much caused that whole dip. This guy bought more at the top. He got wrecked. But yeah, I think it's a decent narrative. The only problem is it's a trending tweet for one day, right? And is a trending tweet for one day really going to be something that has that long-term longevity? They're going to have to pivot the narrative in some way. They're going to have to really pick this up. IGN says, oh, you track Jay? That's my boy. Well, your boy needs to get a little bit better at trading, bro. That fool bought the Pico top. I'm not going to fade because I do the same shit all the time. But yeah, that's pretty funny. Somebody made this master list of like wallets to track or whatever, and I just imported all of them, and then I added a couple of alpha wallets that some of my friends have. I got some wallets that you guys wish you had. Yo, this Clover shit is still moving. Look at that God candle, bro. Who's this that bought? Cooker? Well, shit, if Cooker bought, it's gotta cook, right? Are you on KOL scan? Nah, this is Axiom, bro. Wow, that thing is really moving. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of making me want to FOMO in on the top, but there's no way I would ever do that. But watch me look back at this in a couple minutes, and that shit's gonna be at 300, 400K. Damn, I should have bought the bottom there. Oh, am I on the leaderboard for? Actually, bro, do you see my account? I have fucking 0.3 Solana. You think I'm on KOL scan leaderboard? You think I qualify with 0.3 Solana? I'm pretty sure my PNL is like minus $16, bro. I might be on there in another wallet, bro, but not this one. This is the challenge wallet, bro. The 0.1 to 100 soul challenge. Thanks for the follows, y'all. Welcome to the stream. It's good to have you all here. We're popping off. Bro, that guy wasn't lying when he said that people were deploying feet pics on Pump Fund. That's kind of crazy, honestly. Who's doing that? Who put their toes on chain? Everybody's talking about this Penguin Marley. Huh. I'm kind of like, should I buy this? Should I buy this? Fulio says yes. Shit, if Fulio says yes, I might just do it. That guy, he knows game. It's not moving a lot though. Like, I feel like if it was actually popping off, it would have a little bit more momentum at this top, no? I mean, there's a lot of green candles on there. Nah, this shit's fake as fuck, bro. You seen this? Hella fake chart. As soon as you're in, it goes. Yeah, that's a rug, bro. Hell no. Shit is hella fake. I want something that looks a little more organic. This a little bit more organic, but I still wouldn't touch this. Yeah, Captain Duck, we are down horrific, bro. Keeps going down, bro. We're gonna make it. Tomorrow you'll see 300 soul. We're finding that multi-million runner right now on stream. Put my money in stocks now. Respect, bro. The boomer way. I'm done with memes. Yeah. I mean, it's been a bad few days. We had a fantastic week last week, but just in the past 48 hours or so, that launch coin and Believe platform and all that stuff has pretty much siphoned all the liquidity from the ecosystem. And the way that the structure of that sort of platform is really doesn't reward anyone. It basically locks all of the tokens up with the Believe folks. So they end up getting cooked. Everybody ended up getting cooked. The charts look great. The coins went multi-million and all that shit, but nobody's actually seeing much of that profit. In fact, they even say that when you're buying a Believe coin ecosystem coin, a Believe Launchpad ecosystem coin, that shit is literally a donation. That's what they call it themselves. I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to buy any fucking coin that's considered a donation in contract. That's pretty fucking stupid. O'Brien says, what app is it that you buy the coins off of? This is Axiom, brother. Axiom. Captain Duck says, it's just like NFTs back in the day. More tools, more new shit to extract more liquidity until it's dry. That's the way it goes, bro. IGN Dex says, I cooked on Yapper, if you saw that on Launchcoin. I did. And that one did pretty well. Made 69 million yesterday, kind of sus. How much can you start with? You can start with anything, bro. Solana fees are relatively low, so even $5 could be enough, honestly. Is it real? If it was real, I don't know if I would put that funny number, bro. Yesterday I made 69 million people smile. Huh. Cook fucking sold, bro. Fool barely made anything. Is it easy to do? No, it's difficult. If it was easy to do, then everyone would do it. But it takes a lot of persistence. It takes a lot of persistence. If you're eager to start, get started. The sooner you start, the quicker you'll learn. And we're in a pretty decent market spot right now. People are all anticipating that in the future, things are going to ride up pretty well in the next few months. Rusty Nail says, are weekends good to trench? Historically, no. Historically, they are terrible to trench. Weekends are when volume kind of drops out because a lot of people are touching grass. Greetings from the Netherlands. Good to see you over there in the Netherlands. Greetings from Los Angeles. McClip says, how do you get the sell buy icons on the chart? You got to track wallets. You see this? These are like wallets that I track. These. So yeah, you got to do that. From the UK, respect. Greetings from the Cap world you're in. Cap. Greetings from Cap. How'd you find wallets to track? If you join my Discord in the FAQ, the frequently asked questions section. Hey, Gino, welcome. Hey, Gino, I'm not gonna lie. I'm going to New York, right? For the Solana Accelerate conference. And on my way, I was thinking of stopping in Philadelphia. In Philadelphia, they got the cheesesteaks, right? It's what the city's known for. And you know, I don't know if you know this, Emmy, but one of the places that sells cheesesteaks is two places. One of them is named Pat's. The other one is named Gino's. So I was thinking I would pull up to Philadelphia just to go and eat at Gino's, literally just because of you and your name and that coin that you bought. I thought that shit was funny. So if I go to Gino's, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna take a picture of it. I'll show it to you on stream sometime. I'm not gonna lie, I love a good cheesesteak. That shit is hella good. Some of the best food that we've ever invented. But yeah, shout out to Gino and shout out to Gino's. Jake says because he is him. That's right, Jake. Jake, isn't it fucking late out in Florida right now? Isn't it like 4 a.m. you just woke up or what? Stream clip says cause he's rich. Right, like, bro, it's kind of self-explanatory. You think if I wasn't rich, I would be at a job or something right now, or I'd be sleeping or something. I don't know. Instead, I'm here talking to you sorry bastards every day. Tree 41? Damn, hella late, Jake. It's the weekend though, so I feel you. Anyways, as I was saying before I got so rudely interrupted by futters in my chat. Oh fuck, this fool's up. Damn, that's a big P&L. If you want to track wallets, let me put my Discord in here. Oh, work overnights, just got home? Nice, bro. That's dope. Nothing better than getting off work and unwinding with a little bit of crypto rap. You feel me? Zilla Clip says enter a live trade. I'm trying to, bro, but nothing has really spoke to me so far. Anyways, that Discord that I just pinned in the chat, if you go in there, you go to the FAQ section, they have a text file that has all of the wallets. Pretty much every wallet that's worth tracking. I have a couple that I've added manually on top of that, but that'll get you started for sure. Do you think options are worth it? Please give an honest answer. I think options are worse than meme coins, if I'm being real. But plenty of people make plenty of money on options. So yeah, it could be worth it, bro, but I think you really have to know what you're doing, and honestly, nobody knows what they're doing. Like, nobody can predict the future. And for that reason, I think it's kind of silly. I feel like it's a waste of time. I would rather spot trade meme coins. I feel more at home there, right? I feel like you can actually get an edge in that market if you're privy to narrative and market metrics and all that shit. Then when you see something, you know it's gonna move, and then you're gonna make a little bit of money on it. But that, I don't know, bro. That's a good way to lose a lot of money really fast. Zilla is right in a way. There are professional poker players out there, right? How many SOL is recommended to start trading? As much as you have, bro. There's no really like set recommended amount. You can do pretty much whatever you feel comfortable with starting at. It's good. Solana fees are so low, they're pretty much negligible. So if you start with $5, trade $1 at a time, you might get lucky. Kelso says 69 mil. I got 40 bucks and a ton of debt and don't got any rent money. FML. Damn, bro. That's a rough spot to be in, bro. But I believe in you. You're gonna get there. It starts with flipping a switch in the back of your mind that says, I'm gonna work really hard. I'm gonna live the life that I deserve. I can do this. I got the talent. I got the determination, etc., etc. Jail Bornet in the clip says, what chat in the DC shows the wallet? It's in the Discord, FAQ. Frequently asked questions. It's near the top. I think it's third from the top. You click in there, it's a text file. Let me go and check right now. Yeah, it's actually second from the top. It's the text file that's most recently posted in there. Now, I don't really use a lot of filters. I have like a 1000 minimum volume filter, but that's pretty much it. This is crazy here. This was not a bad looking coin at the start. This candle I'm a little bit wary of. That's a little bit too much. I don't think this thing's gonna last, but it did run up a little bit. What platform is best to trade meme coins? Axiom. Go to axiom.trade/ let me change my fucking link, honestly.
ransom is a pussy addict, so it only makes sense that he has a cat who would drop triple digit souls of the ass fat. She make it drop like World War III in the NASDAQ. Come and get a fat stack, dog with hat is a cat in your Snapchat in a new city like a Call of Duty map pack. She hit her back, but he only hit her back.
Do you guys see that shit or not?
Strap rockin' his Calvins, he chase a nut and he famous like Alvin. If it's on Solana, you know he got alpha. She open her mouth up, the kitty is Hobbs. Take a thirst trap rockin' his
What do I get if you're using my Axiom link? It's like a referral thing. I think they give a percentage of fees or something like that. I'm not exactly sure how it works. Actually today was the first day that I made my referral link, so I don't think anyone's used it yet. There's like a reward section here in the top right. I think it gives you a small percentage of people's trading. Like, it doesn't take it from you, it takes it from Axiom. The fee is getting taken no matter what, so you might as well use a referral for someone that you like.
This is a Punky exclusive.
Latouche. This for Latouche.
big wide rims on the punky truck. Bounce in the back when I pump the clutch. Y'all motherfuckers ain't keeping up. You just don't roll deep enough. All time how
We creeping up.
Welcome to the
I was right, chat. This shit rugged.
Put your helmets on. They say when in Rome, Punky Army chosen the season moment. Lean to the
What about that raccoon coin? Did that rug too?
monkey pump tonight.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, nothing really lasting right now. Rusty says, what's the smallest amount to buy that would make sense with fees? Well, so for one, you want to minimize your fees. You can usually, depending on, like in Axiom, you go into your settings and you can change and lower the fees. That's pretty essential. But, I don't know, maybe a portfolio of $20 and trade $3 at a time or something like that. I've heard people that flip fucking $7 into 12K and shit like that, bro. So the amount really doesn't matter. The fees are typically a couple of cents at the most, depending on how you have your settings set up. It's just about being in the right place at the right time. In fact, I usually recommend people start with low amounts because that's how you don't actually overthink things, right? If you're invested in some shit with too much money, you're gonna psych yourself out. You're gonna be like, oh my god, I have to sell because it's gonna go down, etc., etc. But yeah, Fulio Beam says insiders. That's one of the dumbest misperceptions that I've heard parroted by people approaching crypto. You don't need to be an insider to make a lot of money. You just have to be in the right place at the right time. Like, I don't know if you guys are seeing this, but like, I track pretty much every insider in the game, and they're not touching most of these charts. And some of these charts are mooning without them. And I track their side wallets too, so we would see them if they were interacting with it. The insiders don't, like, they get a little bit of an edge on some projects, yes. But those aren't the only opportunities in the space. There's plenty of opportunity in the space. You just have to go out and find it. Like, people are always complaining about insiders. And don't get me wrong, insiders are a real problem. Insiders are a culture issue in crypto, and they really do extract a lot of money. And their insider status does give them an unfair edge on the market. But just because a small group of market participants have an edge in certain trades doesn't mean that you can't make money. Like, that's just a fucking defeatist attitude. Like, if you believe that truly, then no, you're never gonna make any money. But if you think, okay, I can get this on my own, I can find my own edge, I can find my own way in the market, all you have to be is on Twitter at the right time. You see a tweet that seems like it's gonna make a good coin, you buy that shit. You're gonna make a ton of fucking money. You don't have to be an insider. You saw the tweet at the same time as everyone else. So, yeah, I don't know. And then you're talking about if they're farming the chart, you're not making anything. Look, if they're real insiders, like if you're talking like LA Vape Cabal level, they're running charts up to multi-$100 million market caps before they start farming the chart. Look at Housecoin. Housecoin is rife with insiders. Shit ran up to like 100-something million, bro. There's plenty of opportunity to profit on that shit before the insiders destroy it. If you're talking about like the trench level, like from the 100K to 500K range, the fuck, like, nobody cares about that shit anyways. That's baby shit. The real big dogs, the real players that are moving the markets, they'll still run shit up plenty before they rug you guys. That's how they make more money. I don't know what to tell you. Like, you got to get in at the right time. You got to get out at the right time. And you got to find out that strategy for yourself. That's how you're going to be successful. Bitching and moaning about insiders is just another way to kind of like pass the buck. To try and pass the blame. Don't blame other people for you not making money. You got to lock the fuck in and find your own way to make money. You could be the insider. Who do you think the insiders are? They're a bunch of washed up, fat, sweaty nerds, bro. There's nothing special about them. They're a bunch of doofuses. Have you seen Orangey? My goodness gracious. This guy fucking looks like this? And you're talking about insiders, bro? This is your insider. Your insider is fucking McLovin, bro. Are you serious? You think that you can't outtrade this guy? Look, I don't know what to tell you, bro. If you can't outtrade this guy, then yeah, you fucking lost. Look at fucking Murad, bro. Have you seen how Murad looks? Like, be so for real with me. Oh my God, he doesn't even show up. Murad Crypto. Look at this guy. You think you can't outtrade this guy? He looks like a fucking hedgehog, bro. Are you serious? You can do this. Anybody, clearly anybody can do this. My God. You guys want to complain about insiders. Bro, let's go fucking looks for looks with insiders. They're a bunch of weird, washed up nerds, bro. I don't even know what to tell you, bro. Don't even make me look up Frank D. Gods, bro. Are you serious? You talking about insiders, bro. You want to talk about insiders? This is your insider, bro. Come on. Come on. These are the people that you're complaining about. These are the people that you're saying are the only people making money here. A bunch of fucking doofuses, bro. Nah. If these guys can make it, you can make it. That's all I gotta say about the issue. People always complaining about insiders. Bro, inside where? They gotta be inside a fucking paper bag. Ugly ass foods, bro. I swear. It's crazy. You should see how most KOLs look. That's what I'm saying, bro. I've been to the conferences. I've seen it, bro. I'm about to be in Solana Accelerate, bro. Don't make me take my phone out, show everyone. These are the insiders, bro. I don't even know. Those are the kids we used to bully in high school. I don't know what to tell you. Where do you trade? This is Axiom. Axiom.trade. That's the spot. Talk about insiders, bro. They can't even get insider, bro. Hell no, bro. That's different. You guys crack me up, for real. Do you use bots to trade? Nah, not really. George says trenches are kilt. Bro, it's not as bad as it was 2 months ago. No crying in the casino. I think, yeah, trenches are pretty fucking cooked right now. We've had a bad few days. I think we'll have a bad few days coming up. But I think in the middle of next week, we might be seeing something. The one challenge is Solana Accelerate's going to be all next week. So anybody that's anybody in the space is in New York right now. And they're going to be busy going to parties and shit. I'm going to be out there too. And so those people, they're going to be like trenching from their phones and shit. But they're not exactly going to be trading. You feel me? So we might see a lull in the market. Just like we saw a lull back in Dubai in Token 2049 that happened a couple weeks ago. That also led to kind of a lull in the market. But that doesn't mean there's no opportunity. There's definitely still plenty of opportunities out there. Don't get me wrong. The ratio is lopsided. There's going to be way more losses than there are W's. But George, like you're saying, it's way better than 2 months ago. So fuck it. I take anything I can get. You feel me? It's better than a deep bear market we were in a year and a half ago, bro. 2 years ago. Fuck that. Oh, people are trading the shit out of this. Shout out to Soul Crow for fucking selling this shit for $100 profit with a 1.6k clip. What a cheeseburger. Keep Stacking says, are you an overall profit or loss? Well, on this wallet, this is like my challenge wallet, my 0.1 SOL to 100 SOL. I'm at an overall loss in a way. Like I'm at 0.3 right now, which is technically up from the bottom. But my P&L is negative in recent history. just because the market's been kind of shitty. But if you're talking about overall profit and loss, like my whole life, I do this, bro. I stream crypto. I don't have to go to work tomorrow. I didn't have to go to work today. I just do what I enjoy. So yeah, I think I'm in overall profit, bro. Brielle says, just joined the live and I'm new here. Any good coins right now? I'm on Axiom too. Welcome to the club. Good to have you. Thanks for joining the live. Any good coins right now? No, not really. Pretty much everything's been garbage. It's been a rough night. We've kept our eye on the market. Some things have run up in the like almost 200K range, but nothing's really pushed a couple million. Theron says, how much profit you think you made this month? None. Like negative $20 or something like that. I haven't made shit, bro. Not this month. I've been doing this challenge, this 0.1 to 100 soul. I'm not exactly moving big bricks around, you feel me? Ali says, how do you feel about futures and funded accounts trading? I think it's riskier than meme coins, bro. I think it's riskier than meme coins, if I'm being real. I personally don't play that game. Keep Stacking says, only person probably being honest on live here, can't lie. I appreciate that, bro. That's my goal. I'm not here to lie to you guys. My goal is to onboard the next generation of investors to have long-term sustainable success. I think asking me my P&L is the wrong question. You shouldn't care about somebody else's money. You got to ask yourself, what's my P&L? Like not me, but you feel me? And people come to my stream all the time and they say, yo, I saw this coin that you pulled up on stream. Yeah, you sold it too early, but I held that shit and I made 30 SOL or some shit. And I'm like, damn, these people are actually cooking in here. And that warms my heart. It makes me feel way better when someone that's watching my shit makes money than when I make money, bro. I don't need the money, bro. Like, I'm doing this for you guys. George says, what's your thoughts on features? I'm thinking it's safer than meme coins and could trade both. I'm not an economics guy. I'm a culture guy. I'm the greatest crypto rapper of all time. Meme coins work for me because it's about culture. It's about narrative. It's about community. It's about content. Those are the fundamentals. Long and short, you could do it, bro. But do you have a crystal ball that tells you what the day is going to be like tomorrow? You could try to TA the charts and shit, but honestly, people get wrecked all the time in futures. People that are very talented get wrecked pretty heavily. And people that aren't very talented get wrecked even more. I mean, it's the quickest way to liquidate yourself. So yeah, I don't really fuck with it, bro. I'd rather spot trade meme coins because I feel like that's something that you can actually get a real edge on. You can't get a real edge on the fucking multi-billion-dollar movements of some of these coins, bro. But you can't get a real edge on a fucking 100K market cap shitter, bro. That's how I feel about it. Keep Stacking says, so is there any specific settings I would need to look up online to set up my account on Axiom? Yeah, you can probably watch, like, look up a YouTube video of, like, best Axiom filters or whatever. But me personally, I don't use a lot of filters because I try to see everything. Most veteran traders would agree with me that you kind of develop your own sense for how to assess projects as you see them, and you don't want to miss any opportunity arbitrarily just by setting a filter. McClip says, is there a fast way to import wallets to Axiom? Yeah, if you go to that shit that I sent in the group, then you go here, you go to wallet manager, then in here you click import, and then you copy that whole text file that's in that group and you paste it here, and it'll automatically populate the whole list just like this. That's the best way to do it. Copy that whole shit and click that import button up there in Axiom, and it'll populate the whole list. Ali says, have you heard of Apex trading or take profit trading? Like, I've heard of it, bro, but if you want me to, like, explain it or talk about it or my perception of it, I can't really do that, bro. Bobby says, so trade meme coins is easier than futures? I wouldn't say that, bro. Everyone, this fool said, I've been doing it manually for the past 10 minutes. Damn, bro. I wouldn't say that, bro. Here's what I advocate. Don't listen to me in the sense that I'm some kind of guru that knows the magic way to make money. There is no guru that knows the magic way to make money. Anybody that's telling you that they can teach you how to make money is lying to your face. They just want you to buy a course. They just want you to buy their coins, buy their bags. They just want your money. I don't want your money. The only thing I'm going to tell you is that every single person has a unique trading psychology. Every single person has a unique risk tolerance. Everyone has different tools, different techniques, different strategies and talents that work for them. Your job in this market is not to be a sheep that follows the shepherd into the slaughter, somebody telling you, oh, buy this shit, or oh, trade this way, or oh, do this. Fuck that, bro. Your goal in this market is to find your own way, to make your own mistakes, to learn from them, to grow, to take this game seriously, and to approach it with your own unique skill set. You're your own person. You got to take responsibility for your own finances. That's the only way that you're going to make it. So no, I can't tell you that futures is better than meme coins or this and that. It's just would be a stupid thing to ask someone. You're the only one that's going to know for yourself. So if you're interested in futures, if you're interested in meme coins, go and learn them. Go and figure out which one works better for you. Mitigate your losses, right? Like alter your strategy, especially when you're starting out. If you don't really know what you're doing, don't lose it all in one go. Like try to paper trade or try to only trade with small amounts or whatever it is. Learn. And you have to lose to learn. You have to get your hands on and hands dirty to learn. You're not going to learn just by having someone tell you what to do. That's not how it works. It's really not how it works. Yeah. Zilla says, wake up, lose money, repeat. You won't ever make it till you practice daily. That's real. Keep Stacking says, bro, I'll be watching you from the UK. I'm definitely popping up on your lives. What time is you most live? I kind of have two different live periods. This is the evening time, and then I have the daytime. They're about 12 hours apart. So yeah, I'm live for all time zones pretty much. I try to be. Ali says trading book recommendations. Nah, I don't read a fucking book for this, bro. Read a fucking book for this, bro. Nobody's written the book on meme coins yet, bro. I might write the book on that shit, but honestly, bro, it's like a board game. If somebody tries to explain to you the rules of the board game, if somebody tries to, like, you know, tell you that shit, or you try to read it in the manual, it's not going to make a lot of sense. Until you actually play the game, you're not going to understand it. Like psychology, like trading, like economics, there definitely are books out there. I'm sure there's a bunch of really good books. But are you kidding me, bro? I'm a fucking Zoomer. I don't know how to read. I could recommend you some TikTok accounts. It would be mine. But books? Hell no, bro. The only book I have, bro... I got this book of NFTs, bro. DJ and Poet. I'm a rapper, bro. I'm a DJ and Poet. That's pretty much what I got. Some cool shit in here, I'm not gonna lie. I recommend this book highly. It's not gonna teach you shit about trading, but it will teach you about crypto culture. Some crazy shit in there, honestly. Yeah. What's this setup called? This trading app? This is Axiom. Axiom. Axiom.trade/crypto-rap with a 0. I'm not gonna lie, I have the literal worst referral link ever. I'm gonna have to actually talk to the Axiom team and tell them to change my referral link. I'm gonna have to tell them to kick whoever took my fucking name out of their referral link and put me in there. Bobby said, how many screens do you use? Just one. Just one. I mean, why would I need more screens? I'm looking at 3 different columns of chart. I mean, I have 3 screens in front of me, but if you're talking about how many screens I use for trading, I got one for streaming, I got one for messages, I got one for charts and shit. So I guess the answer is 3. Remembering our true history. What do you think about using Revolut? I'm not European, so I don't use Revolut, if I'm being real. But I think it's dope. Revolut X, is that like some kind of professional something? Jesse says Cupsy uses one screen. Cupsy could fucking trade on his toenail and he would make money, bro. Cupsy doesn't make money because he trades. He makes money because people buy after him. Is your referral link in your bio? Can't see it. If you go to, so it's axiom.trade/crypto rap. I think it's like that. You see that shit? Do you see it or not? That's the link right there. Axiom.trade/crypto rap with a 0 on the second O. Show wallet if you made that. Yeah. Shit, where's my wallet? Oh, it's over here. I'll be right back. It's a Mont Blanc. You guys know Mont Blanc? It's a pretty nice brand. Good leather works. Yeah. That's the one. It's a Mont Blanc. You feel me? Not sure why you'd want to see my wallet, but yeah, it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice.
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
Rosie, Petunia's sister. This shit is moving. You seen this, chat? How do we miss this? I feel like I should ape this. Should I ape this? No. Top holders have 24%. That's some bullshit. I'm not buying that. Trying to invest in my wallet? Yeah, it's pretty nice. Anna says, what the fuck you doing? You only got 0.33. We're doing a 0.1 to 100 soul challenge. So we're up 3 times. It's not too bad. Toxic says, accidentally got a Zeus Trojan on my PC. Now it's taking forever to reset. Damn, bro. I don't even want to know what you were downloading to get that shit, bro. That's fucked up. Anna says, send me your wallet. I'll send you 1 soul, brokey. Damn, that would be a pretty good way to move up in my 1 soul to 100 soul challenge. My wallet's right there. Copy trade me at your peril. I have to say game code. Chat, if Anna sends me 1 soul, then she's goated. I guess it's a he, no? Oh, it's a he. Handsome fellow. I tried to go on Dopebox to watch the new Final Destination movie. Bro, you fucked yourself, bro. That's funny. Do you copy trade? No. I just got done with a big ass speech about how you should never copy trade. I track a lot of wallets, but only to see people losing money because it makes me feel better. Jeez Louise, what the fuck happened? What kind of weird ass chart is this, bro? We serious? Look at this fucking formation. What do you even call this TA? I don't even know what the axle wrench? It's crazy. Toxic said, thankfully I only had Axiom and TikTok on my PC, so not much data could have been stolen. That's good. Biggest loss, says Sumner. I've lost 6 figures in a single trade a few times. Thankfully, I haven't lost much more than that. For real? Yeah, for real. It's a good thing to put on your taxes when you lose 6 figures in a trade. Yo, chat! Anna sent me 0.1! Yo, look! I'm up to... Yo! Yo! W's in the chat, fam. We are up major. 25% gains. W for Anna. Hey, everybody hit the dog with a follow or what? Look at the wallet I sent it from? Sure. I don't even know how to do that. It's in portfolio. Wallets. How do I... Source wallets? Question mark? Let me just soul scan my wallet address. That's the way I'll do it. Soul scan. Yeah. Whoops. Why the fuck my soul scan look like that? There we go. Alright. So here's my shit. Just got 0.1 from this guy. Hey, nice. Look, 136 soul in that wallet. Shout out to Anna. Big whale. Hitting that flip.gg. I see you, fool. That's funny. Thanks for the 0.1, bro. Every little bit counts. 136, that's a good amount of soul. You could flip that to 1,000 pretty quick in the right market. Up 27k on the other wallet. Nice, fam. That's huge. I'm glad to see you eating. What's been your success recently? You got in on all of those Believe coins and the launch pads and shit? Keep Stacking says, so if you find a coin, are you going to put 0.431 all in? No, I don't think I'm all in, but I think I'll be more inclined to put 0.1 now for sure. W Anna for real. How much you usually put in? I usually slap 0.1 in there. You gotta mitigate your losses. Even 0.1 is kind of technically too much for the amount that I have. And it says ALK and ARK were my best plays. Got an ALK 400k to 240 mil and ARK 140k to 660 mil, but that was December. That was peak. Yo, good job. Two very, very quality projects. ALK especially, because I really appreciate how ALK, unlike most projects that took a 90% retrace recently, ALK actually recovered almost all the way to all-time high. So you could tell there's some real value in there. Look at this chart. Keep in mind, Anna got in down here. You can't even see the pixel. It's too fucking small. But yeah, shit shredded upwards in the AI meta, collapsed, bounced very well in the recent market as well. So I have a lot of respect for ALK. I think it's dope. ARK is the same way. Two good quality plays. Bobby says that just seems like psychic. Yeah, maybe Anna is a psychic. Maybe they can see the future. Can you take a look at SSE? Sure. HSNL says, yo, I want to track that wallet. Careful, Anna. Everyone's going to start copy trading you. You're going to be the next Gake. Let's see. Let me hit that. Yeah, it looks all right. You know what? I remember when this one launched, actually. I remember the first day. I remember this candle. I was actually in that shit pretty early. This was a good coin in that first week. And it says, you know, Moonpig got in 30k, sold off 70k, shit went to 30 mil. Ouch. Look, I know you understand that for the real trench warriors, getting rug pulled feels bad, but the worst feeling is selling too early on a multi-million runner. That's the worst feeling. Especially if you get in that sub 100k entry, that shit is like a knife in your chest. Bro, I remember I had a good friend of mine owned 3.5% of Chill Guy. 3.5% of Chill Guy. Full stack sold at 200k. Literally faded over $35 million off that trade. Like a knife. Like a knife to the chest. And it said have 530 at 190k in useless coins. Sold off, it hit 40 mil. Ouch. They have a website for that. They have a tracker that's like your biggest faded plays, like your biggest missed profits. I forget what the name of the website is, but yeah, that's a website for Max Payne. You go on that and you just cry. You be seeing gems that you ape that you don't even remember. Paper-handed GMGN? God damn, bro. Hey, you need to start leaving some moon bags, Anna. You learned your lesson? You gotta leave some moon bags. You got enough money laying around that you can leave some fucking moon bags. Oh, Paperhand GMGN. Yeah. This one, yeah. GM.ai, Paperhands. So guys, if you go to this website, paperhands.gm.ai, and you enter your Solana address, it's gonna tell you how much money you fumbled. Let's do it with Anna's wallet, just as an example. You ready, chat? This is gonna make you guys feel a lot of pain. This is gonna make you guys hurt. You're about to see more money than you've seen in the past year. Nothing? Did I enter the right shit? Never paper handed on this wallet? Oh, true. Maybe hit that refresh. I don't know. I think this just means you're a Chad, Anna. Look at that. You G'd 0 tokens, 0 days, 0 G volume. Hey, good job. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of fucked up. Oh, you know what? This is a 2024 recap. That's why. Where's the 2025? It's got to be this one. They don't have a 2025? That's weird. This one maybe? Oh, this one makes you connect your wallet address. That's very clever. I know the tool exists. Sorry, Anna, the message didn't come up. TikTok chat, I think, blocked the link or the contract address or whatever the fuck you were sending in there.
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
If I search my wallet, I'd probably cry. Oh shit, here it is. Here it is. This is it. It finally updated. All right. You paper handed 7,500. Paper handed 370, 350. That's not bad, honestly. But you know what? That's not even your wallet either. That's somebody else's wallet. Whose fucking wallet is that? It's not my wallet. This shit is buggy as fuck. Nah, I'm still not seeing the message, Anna. If it's a website link, usually I find success if you like space out every like dot and shit. Look, you guys are always coming into my chat saying that you have to be an insider to win in this game. I don't think Anna's an insider. I think they just happen to be in the right place at the right time. I think they just happen to be really dedicated to the game. I think they're just in the trenches like that. If you're in the trenches like that, if you're doing your research, you're finding your own way, you're gonna see some big fucking wins. It's not about being an insider. It's about being in the right place at the right time. I think Anna's a Chad. I don't think there's an element of, oh, somebody told you to buy ALK before it mooned. Hell nah. They just saw ALK and they fucking aped that shit and then they made a fat bag. That could be you too if you stop bitching and moaning and pointing the blame at other people. It's crazy. Yeah, I wish this shit worked better. Could also get fully rug pulled, sure. But I'm sure Anna's been fully rug pulled dozens of times as well. It takes that kind of dedication and to actually lock the fuck in and ride that. Luke says, what helps being in the right place at the right time, being an insider? Like, yes, technically, but the common trencher perception of an insider is not the reality. Like, I already did this spiel on stream. The insiders that you guys are pointing the blames at, they look like this. This is your insider. You really think that you can't be smarter than this guy? You really think that you can't make more money than this guy? This curly top, carrot head, fat motherfucker? You really don't think you can beat this guy? Come on. You serious? That's a skill issue on your end, bro. Sure, he's been in the right place, the right time on certain projects because he had an insider connection. But they cannot keep their eye on the market 24/7 Like, they're not gonna get every fucking coin handed to them on a silver platter. You gotta actually lock in for that. You gotta actually be present in the trenches and to keep exposure. Exposure is what it's all about. I don't know what to tell you. People complaining about insiders, you're just not gonna make it. Anna, my ex is the same as my TikTok is, at Crypto Rap Calls. Shout out to Anna. Real Chad came to the stream. Teninsular says you got a GF. Chill. What kind of question is that? Toxic said last coin I made decent money on took like 4 hours to find. This shit takes time. Hell yeah. That's what it's about. It's about patience. It's a lot like fishing, right? You can toss your shit into the water, it's just gonna sit there. But you gotta find the right coin. This you, Anna? Hey, I love that, bro. The Super Saiyan? Is this actually you? Respect. I love the Dragon Ball Z shit. I gotta show you this Dragon Ball Z shit I have. I'm not gonna go get it right now, but. So if you guys want to follow Anna's calls, because Anna is fucking cracked at trading, tap into this account at Jimmy. Aped the dip. Aped the dip. Let me copy paste that in the chat. Guys, go on X and hit up Aped the dip. They know what the fuck they're doing. Opinion on Italian rock? I like Italian rock. Let's see some P&Ls. Catch flights, not feelings. That's real, bro. Look, out the fucking window with the P&L on the screen. That shit is real, bro. That's how I'm about to be on this flight to New York right now. Look at this, guys. 1,232 times. That's from a 50K market cap up to a who knows how many millions. 133x down here. That was the humble beginning. 226x down here on Prometheus. Went up to 5 mil, so cooked even more. Let's see some more. Clean little 46 times. Nice little 50 times. It's pretty good. Little times 6. It's good stuff. P is P, as they say. 13x, a little 6,000x. A little 50x, a little 42x. If you guys want to follow someone that knows what the fuck they're doing, this is where you go. You said pin post is facts. It says most people won't support you until it's popular to support you. That's real. Anna supports even when it's not popular. Sent me a clean little 0.1. Plus 25% in my shit. Teninsular says, bro, how's your camera so clear? I got that 4K shit, bro. My shit is 4K. Deadass, my shit is 4K. It's hard to find a 4K webcam, but hi man, you glasses lit. Thank you, bro. I got plenty more where that came from. I got a couple pairs of these. Probably got another pair somewhere. Oh yeah, it's over here. You mainly stream on TikTok, says Manny? I'm live concurrently on X, on TikTok, on YouTube, and on Abstract. X, YouTube, TikTok, and Abstract. What floor are you on? What does that even mean? What floor? It's a hardwood floor? Is that the question? I don't really understand that. Nah, rug? Nah, there's no rug. I mean, I got a rug over there. But I'm on hardwood floor. Oh, apartment? What floor? I'm in the penthouse, fool. Come on. What floor, bro? Whichever one the top one is, bro. You just go up till you can't go up anymore. Then you're at my crib. You guys better have hit Anna with those follows. You guys trying to make money. I'm gonna send this shit to my Discord too, honestly. These are my favorite traders. My favorite traders are the ones who are cracked but low key. Right? Like this is 1,500 followers. 1,500 followers is relatively low key, but still cooking way better than most. These are the examples that show you don't have to be an insider, you don't have to be a KOL, you can just be really dedicated to the game and you'll get there. It's about time, it's about persistence, it's about optimizing your access to opportunity, optimizing your trading strategy, mastering your own personal trading psychology is really important, and never taking your eyes off the trenches. You can tell this fool never takes his eyes off the trenches. Does Axiom have Pump Fund tokens too? Yeah. The new pairs over here on the left. Milton says, how rich are you? That's between me and my accountant, brother. McClip says Moonin. You want me to see a coin called Moonin? I'm broke as fuck, bro. I'm really broke. I can't afford my rent. I'm on EBT. I can't afford my power bill. They're about to shut my power bill out. I don't have a fucking penny to my name. I have 0.4 soul in my shit, bro. Are you kidding me? What's the at on X? Aped the dip. Aped the dip. Lesson there. Teninsular keeps saying, let's see the setup. What do you want to see? What are you talking about? I'm right here, bro. Hello. This is the setup. Good to see you, Gino. I'm about to pull up to Philadelphia and eat your cheesesteak on my way to New York this week. PC setup? It's nothing special, bro. It's really nothing special. It's an old ass desktop I built a long ass time ago, bro. This shit's going crazy. The fuck? Look at that candle. It got bundled. Fuck that. That 52% top holder pack, bro. Fuck all that bullshit. What are you doing now? Same old, same old. Just chilling, looking at some coins. Waiting for the right opportunity. Aztec was my best play this month. That was a good one, honestly. I liked that one because it was pretty homegrown. There was a lot of opportunity to get in that, and a lot of people did. A lot of just regular down and dirty trenchers made a decent bag on that. Problem is, everyone started making a bag on it, and then the chart dumped, and now it's not quite where it was. But it was definitely good for that week. Which side is this? This is Axiom. Axiom.trade. Toxic said, I'ma just make my own meme coin at this point. Good luck, bro. It's a lot harder than it looks. Like, you could go ahead and do that, bro. But to make a successful project takes a tremendous amount of energy, a tremendous amount of time, talent, effort. It's pretty hard. Zilla says, saw it pre-bond and knew it would send. Wow. Pre-bond on Aztec is pretty good, bro. That's pretty fucking good. Good work, man. Those are the kinds of wins that should really inspire you. Like, those are the wins that are like, okay, I can do this. I know what I'm doing. I've got a strategy that works. And the market's dynamic, right? It's ever changing. What works during one cycle is not going to work during the next cycle. And in fact, crypto is so rapid that something that works one day can't even work the next day. But when you get those wins, you know, at least you're doing something right. Demon Slayer Edit says, why can use? Sorry, I don't know what that means. ZKR says, what's up, bro? You've been doing this for how many years? I don't know, like 5 or 6 years. You can use Recuerdo, Desierto, Pierdo y Muerto. True. That's a bar.
Silly dragon flying high on green wings. No need to walk into the store, we buy the whole thing. Shout out Tully in the dragon suit, you know he got the drip. We would jump to 10 figures.
Hella chill.
Say sorry about the dip. Silly dragon green scales, but we call it blue chip. Silly millies turn to billies, boy this dragon bout to kill.
I called it. I don't remember what market cap the call came in at, but everyone on Discord was eating. Oh, that was you who called it? That's real, bro, because I remember when everyone was eating that shit. And it says, guy who pushed ASDAC is in my TG group and paid Dex and created Twitter community on it. He sent it at 25K. I'll show you on X. That's dope. That's fucking dope. He did a good job. Tell him he did a good job. A lot of my Discord ate in that shit too, so can't complain.
Shout out Tully in the dragon suit, you know he got the drip. We would jump to 10 figures and say sorry about the dip. Silly dragon green scales, but we call it blue chips.
He always pushes floor plays, same guy as anime. Oh, true. Fox says, you dropping any coins? Hell no, bro, I'm not dropping any coins. Gino says, are you only a short trade? No, I'm quite tall. I'm pretty tall. Like over 6 feet. Considerably. I might look short on this camera, but I promise you, I'm a big guy. Can you teach me? No? Do I look like a teacher? I'm a crypto rapper. I can stream and you can watch my stream and you can learn for yourself. Feel free to ask any question of me or ask any question of my community. They can teach you. I'm pressed Jenny didn't run. You and me both, brother. What do your filters look like? I don't have many filters. The fuck is going on here? This is some bullshit, bro. This gotta be the wrong one. I don't have many filters. I have 1,000 minimum volume on all 3 columns, and that's pretty much it. I think I have a 60% max bundle on the center column, and then I think I have like a 1 pro trader over on the left column. But yeah. How much money do you make a day? Nothing. Pennies, maybe. You're better off asking Anna that question. And at the end of the day, if you're asking someone how much money they're making and you're not an accountant, you're dumb as a rock. You're really quite unintelligent. The game is not, oh, look at how much money they're making. The game is, how much money can I make? You feel me?
Green is scaly, the dev team is scaly. More than a meme, this a culture, no debating. Shell on top dog, but we all gon' make it. So
People have been looking at this thing. Like,
can't believe they faded.
who's this? Yenny? Shout out to Yenny Rational Wealth. Who bought this shit? I'll send you a galaxy if you send me 500 salamis. Sure, bro. That's a fair trade. I think. I got you. D-Mike says Elon changed his name again. Yeah, that happened earlier today. Honestly, that shit didn't even run as well as, for example, Gorkify did pretty well for a new launch. The old Kekius gained a little bit of momentum. But yeah. Price, jumping, hop in a new whip, paid for by Punky. I'm just too lit. Somebody say something. A monkey that looked like a frog, price looked just like a dog's, full of some chads and gods. What is this man I bought? Everyone and their mom is buying this shit. Fucking Ansem. Look at Ansem. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. I'm not gonna lie, it's hella late right now. I think I gotta knock out because I might be flying out to New York tomorrow. I haven't bought my flight yet, but I might be flying out tomorrow. So I gotta knock out. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. It's been an absolute joy. Make sure you guys go and tap into fucking Jimmy's page over there. Oh look, Jimmy sent me. Wait. Don't look at my DMs, guys. That 153x on Nasdaq. Y'all seeing that? That's crazy. That's hella nice. Hella nice. Shout out to Anna, bro. Fucking goat. Motivation segue. Okay, we'll close out with the motivation. All right. Let me find the right song. Shout out to the Pump Fun team. They've been hella supportive of my shit. Let's run this. That's how you know that I ball. My wallet filling with sauce. Because the price don't fall. I didn't even check my Abstract stream this whole time. Shout out to Abstract stream. Thanks for tuning in over there. Yeah. Let's close out with this song. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. It's been a pleasure to have you. So listen, there's something I gotta talk to you seriously about. People are always complaining about insiders, right? But what you don't understand is insiders are a bunch of washed up, fat, sweaty losers. They can't even take care of their own hair. Have you seen how Murad looks? More like moron. What I'm saying is, everyone likes to point the finger. They like to pass the blame. But the truth is, in this space, you can fucking make it. You can fucking make it. You are way cooler than those guys. They got bullied all in high school. People shit on them, they trashed them, and they took that energy and they internalized it. They are so insecure that they wake up every single day and they strive to be the greatest. Your goal is to become so insecure that you wake up every single day and you strive to be the greatest. You don't let anybody tell you that you are a miserable fat lard. If you can be resilient, if you can pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and be determined, then you can make it. You're way smarter than those guys, way more handsome, way more charismatic. And you call them insiders? They can't even get insider. You are the insider. You gotta look within, inside of your own mind. Once you unlock that potential, once you tap into your truest self, you find this purpose on this earth, then you're gonna start winning. And you're not gonna stop. You're gonna start winning like never before. Like Anna, the fucking Giga Chad. You think Anna sat down and cried and bitched and moaned that insiders were winning? Hell no. Anna became their own insider. Went and made their own private chat. Went and connected with their own chads. And they built that community. They built that strategy and they figured the game out. Now, nobody can teach you how to figure the game out. You have to find your way yourself. If you're not putting that effort in, waking up every single day, dedicated to this shit, because you believe you can make it work by any means, you're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it unless you're giving 110%. You gotta lock the fuck in, bro. Increase your exposure. Turn those L's into lessons. Navigate this market in your own way. By God, you magnificent bastard, I know you can do it. I know you can do it. That's the secret to the game. That's the secret that nobody's gonna sell you. There's no private chat, no alpha Discord, no cabal play that's gonna teach you that. You gotta figure it out for yourself. So you can bitch, you can moan, you can cry, you can be a little baby about it, or you can get out there and become the insider. That's the strategy. That's the secret. This is crypto. There's no barriers. It doesn't matter where you're at in the world. There's no borders. Doesn't matter what you look like. Nobody cares. We're all anonymous and we're all ugly anyways. You get out there and you tackle this space. There's no fucking excuses, right? You just gotta lock the fuck in. That's pretty much it. So, yeah. On that note, God bless you. God bless your portfolio. We're all gonna make it. The market is bright. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, maybe not the next day, but after that, I believe you guys can get there. Just for all you guys who aren't in my Discord already, I'm gonna send the link in there. It's free to join, so feel free to jump in there. Pinned it right there in the chat. I'll see you guys in there. Great stream today. Thank you so much for being a fantastic audience yet again. Make sure you guys go and follow the boy Jimmy on X. That fool's at is at aped the dip. I'll put that in the chat. At aped the dip on X. If you want to copy trade someone that's not Gake or Cupsy, if you want to copy trade someone that actually knows how to trade, aped the dip. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you guys. And on that note, I'm gonna peace the fuck out. Join that Discord if you're not in there already. Manny says, when next do you come live? I might go live tomorrow morning, but I'm gonna end this live and I'm gonna go look at some flights right now, and depending on when my flight is, I might not be able to go live. At least not like this. I'm gonna bring my phone and shit, and I'm gonna try to go live from New York on the ground at Solana Accelerate. I'm gonna try and connect. I'm gonna be in the studio recording a song with Moose. I'm gonna be at the Pudgy Penguins event. I'm gonna be trying to do some skits and content shooting at the actual conference itself. We'll see how it works. I'm just gonna try and experience some different things out there. So it's gonna be a good time. I'll show you the insiders. I'm gonna turn the camera around. I'm gonna show you just how ugly and sad and nerdy all these bastards are. And you're gonna realize, oh, I can do this too. I can also be ugly and nerdy and sad. It's actually one of the easiest things in the world to be. But yeah. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. It's been an absolute joy to have you. Pretty hilarious stream.
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
And I'll see you guys when I see you. Safe trip. Thanks. I appreciate that. Take care, y'all. Have a good night. Have a good day. Have a good weekend. Be safe out there. Markets are kind of rough. And by God, if you don't follow Anna, I don't know what to tell you. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them not stupid. Peace out, y'all.